Hey, Ecto. Hello, hello. This is going to be a fun start to the Dungeons and Dragons session. We're going to be fighting a worm. it's going to be great. I'm probably going to die. We're going to see how this fucking goes. Let me update the recap really fast. How are you guys doing? It's big, scary, and pink. A worm? Alright, let me find this really fast. Oh my god, there's so many recaps I have not posted yet. Let me get this really fast. Yes, I will do that now. You do hear it, Nate. Hello. Hey, Ruben, thank you so much for the gift sub to Jawblades. Guys, we are going to be starting in just a moment. I'm just going to update something really fast. It won't take very long. Also, who here is new to D&D and has not seen all the stuff that we've been up to? I know that we've had a lot of newer people in the sessions since the debut. If any of you guys are ever confused about what is going on in Dungeons & Dragons, please feel free to ask. We will explain it in the chat for you. I am new. Hello, new. I'm Dad. You are as well. Nice. Well, Dungeons & Dragons is basically a collaborative storytelling game where the Dungeon Master holds the rules and lore of the world, and we, the players, try to tell a story together with him, using dice to simulate chance. That's pretty much it. Everything else is just role-playing and the luck of the dice. It's pretty easy once you think about it that way. But yeah, this campaign is mostly it's pretty much based off of One Piece, and we love it for that. It's great. We have a little bit of homebrew, which means that we have our own rules and regulations that we do with it, and it's a lot of fun because of that. So I hope you guys like it. And one thing that you guys will need to know, for those of you that are new here, a TILF, I play a turtle character. I think that'll explain enough for you. That'll explain enough for you, I'm sure. Nice, yeah. We will be starting in about 1 minute. Throughout the entirety of this campaign, throughout the entirety of the stream, if you guys have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask. We will be happy to talk to you about it in the chat. And there's Jojo Alpha himself.
Hi, chat. Hello. If you're new here and you clicked and you're like, what the fuck is Dungeons and Dragons X? Well, you shouldn't, because this is a damn fun. We talk in the chat. If we're not talking on stream, we discuss things with the players and chat in the actual, Twitch chat. We're all here. And if you have any questions, you don't know what D&D is, you've never been to one of our sessions before, we have a recap document. It's a little long, I understand, but that's because we're in session 16 of our D&D campaign. I play, well, actually, his voice has kind of changed recently, but I play John Harlow, who was a turncoat. There's a lot of different character dynamics that I can't wait for you guys to see. Yeah, we're on 16. But again, please, if you have any questions at all, please put them in the chat and we will answer them. We're reading chat constantly. I can assure you, unless we're RPing or actually fighting something, we're reading chat constantly. So let's go say hi to everybody, huh? Let's go. If you guys haven't been here before, let's go introduce all the characters. We always start with a question.
All right.
I wonder what Ruben has for us today.
So anyway, I still have blisters on my feet because I.
Hi.
And welcome to
Oh my
tonight's
god. For
episode.
fuck's sake.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's
wow.
episode of Pirate Trouble, our pirate-themed
Wow. Every time too. Every time.
One Piece inspired D&D campaign. My name is Ruben, your big old worm for the evening. In just a few minutes, we'll hop into episode 16 of the campaign. The Limelights have seemingly survived a worm attack, but their tents, the protection against the heat, was not as lucky. If you weren't here last episode, or if it's your first time joining us, the VOD is up on this channel and a recap is available in the chat. Just type !recap to catch up. As always, let me offer our special thanks to the folks who've made tonight's game possible, the artists Julian Rush, Vieira, and Squaffle, and for the stream, Mookrush, Nathaniel, and Jonah.
Hey.
Tonight's warm-up question for the players: if your character was a superhero, what would be their power and hero name? Let's start tonight with Razim, played by James.
Let's see. I think if he was a superhero, it basically would be the same powers of Shazam from the DC universe, probably.
Okay. That's like a
Yeah.
little bit of everything.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, just to have fun with it. Yeah, I think it would be that. Except with the caveat that he would accidentally say the name that would deactivate his power, like whatever the spell would be, deactivate his powers. You know how like
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we say
yeah.
Shazam, maybe something silly like a Rumpelstiltskin like name or whatever. Like, god damn it, just zips back to like Little Z or something. I don't know.
Lil Z's
Very
the
nice.
real character, like
Yeah.
the puppeteer or whatever
Yeah,
his name is.
exactly.
He's
Little
real
Z is the real hero.
Riley, who would Monty have been?
You know, the only thing I can think about right now
Aquaman.
is, the show The Boys.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one dude who can
The
who
Deep?
has gills and stuff.
The
Yeah,
Deep.
the Deep. I don't know what his like hero name would be, but it would basically be the Deep from The Boys.
Interesting. I like it. Freya, played by Courtney.
Hi. So Freya would absolutely want animal communication. Like she would want to talk to animals. And I mean, I don't know. She'd think of something dumb like the zookeeper or something.
I like that name actually. That's cute.
Zookeeper. Isn't he the bad guy in an episode of Futurama?
I don't know. I've
The
never
Zook.
seen
I
it.
swear to God, I'm gonna
I
find the
think
video.
you're right.
Yes,
Love it.
like in the
He
superhero.
is.
Oh.
Yeah, when they're superheroes, he's the supervillain they're fighting in the museum. Citizen Snips.
Okay, then
Yeah,
she
that's
would
right.
call herself Doolittle then. She would call herself Doolittle then.
Doolittle. I like it. I like it. Next up, Harlow, played by Jonah, or better known as Alpha.
Hey. I think Harlow's let's see. I think Harlow's superpower would be he can tell whenever somebody is lying. But I feel like, you know, in D&D our spells to some extent are our superpowers, you know what I mean? But he would have a very specific set, and I don't know, let's see. I think the Inquisitor is a cool name.
I like that. That's
It
actually
is,
really cool.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah. That's it. That's the superpower.
Nice. I like it. McCleary, played by Chad.
Hello. I don't I don't have an idea. Because okay. I'm going to say that his superpower would be like something something that you don't necessarily expect him to be able to do. Like he can teleport, like kind of like Nightcrawler or something. but he doesn't do it often. So you don't really know what his superpower is. And
Like, is it randomized or
no,
like the one
Maybe
character
he's-
from Super Crooks?
Yeah, Praetorian.
Yeah.
oh, that'd be interesting.
Praetorian has a deck of cards, right? And he draws a card, and whatever's on the card is his superpower.
I like
in the
that. Let's
immediate
go
moment.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah, he's got a bunch in his pocket, but he never knows what he's gonna get.
That's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then people, the fun part in Super Crooks is people like actively bet on like the fights,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
bet
neat,
on
yeah.
which one will be drawn and stuff like that. It's pretty fucking cool. I like Super Crooks.
I fucking love Super Crooks, man.
We'll go with that then. As for his name, I don't fucking jack of all trades. I don't know.
Yeah,
I love it. That's
got
nice.
it in one.
Hey.
I like it. Cool. Next up, Myrtle, played by Nathaniel.
I mean, is it a dumb answer to say glass manipulation?
No.
No.
I think that'd be cool, and he could be like, I don't know, Dr. Glass.
Not Dr. Blow.
The glass kicker.
Dr. Blow. The glass kicker.
The glass blower or something. I don't know. I don't want to use a fucking turtle niche or something like
Call
that.
him blowjob and get it over with.
Oh my god.
I can't believe I didn't make the dirtiest joke during this minute.
First glass.
Speaking of which,
Glass
Takai, played by Ryan.
So Takai's superhero name would be the Masked Fae, and
Ooh.
his powers, and he would totally be like a Robin Hood-esque superhero, like stealing shit from rich people to give to poor people. And his power would be Nightcrawler-esque pumping teleportation.
Ooh,
Very
I love it.
And
Bam.
last but not least, Sunny, played by Corey.
Hello. I think. Huh?
I said, go on.
Okay. Sorry, I'm very tired. It's show week. It's show week. I think Sunny's power would be some sort of sound manipulation. I'm gonna go Weeb here. Present Mike or Jiro-ish from
Hey, nice.
My Hero had to do it to him. Dab. And his superhero name would probably be something like Staccato or something.
Ooh, that's
bullshit.
a cool
His
name.
term.
I like
That's-
it.
Yeah. Very nice.
Salome?
Cool.
Salome?
Salome probably would have done exactly what well, not the zookeeper. I checked in with the player of
Taxonomy would
Salome,
be cool, maybe.
and I like taxonomy, or like the I don't know. Let me the peacock maybe. He's very flowery. Achilles. Well, he has a superpower. He's basically 11 from he's basically an
His
evil 11.
superpower is that he's a mega
Being a
bitch.
jerk.
Yeah, the douche. Okay. All right. And Nathaniel, a question. I know we just had all the fun stuff with Alpha. Do we have the side panels?
We do on the main one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong.
There we go.
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
you're
where'd it go? Cool. Awesome. All right.
Get Aldora's out of here.
Bye, Aldoris.
Hi, fish boy.
Everyone.
that'll take a few seconds.
I had a good night with
Yeah.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
Loris. Bye, fish whore.
Well, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's Pirate Trouble. When last we left our heroes, the party began their efforts to travel into the desert. To remind everyone, you have reached an agreement with Pan, one of the strongest pirates in this half of the Grand Line. In exchange for him giving you a log pose, a compass towards a treasure buried within the depths of the desert, you would return half of it to him later on at Anchor 12 in the Grand Line. You decided to use your ship to go around the island a little bit to get closer to where the log post was pointing to cut down on your travel time. successfully so. You decided to travel in the night. Also saved you challenges in the daytime. You were provided special tents and suits to allow you to better survive out in the desert, which has incredibly scorching heat and dry air. While all this was happening, Sunny opened up for the first time the message in the bottle that had been given to Monty all the way back in episode 4, and found that the message was a letter from Pitch to Pan asking for a meeting to discuss a joint effort to attack the Imperium at the end of this half of the Grand Line. You had a variety of conversations during your trek. Myrtle told a story implied about maybe his upbringing, his backstory. We also got some of Freya and her perspective on the world, and her wanting to kind of escape the nature of dragons being violent and scary creatures. The next day, the very first actual day of your travel into the desert, you attempted to rest in your tents, but unfortunately were not helped by fate. A massive desert worm was headed in your direction. Y'all made various efforts to deter it. Freya decided to run up to it, and then on top of it, nearly getting herself eaten in the process. She very dangerously left off the worm and managed to evade being consumed by it. However, the worm burrowed into the sand and then went up, swallowed the tents of the group, and has just now gone right back down into the sand itself. The group is now standing, I believe you are sort of split on two different sides of the sand dunes here. You can still see the sand from the area that used to be your camp, continuing to kind of slide inward. There's been so much ground shifted that and the beast is so large that the sand moves kind of like water when it's disturbed this much. You hear its loud growl-like sounds echo through the entire desert, and in front of you, in scorching hot heat, is sand dune after sand dune after sand dune. What do you do?
I mean, immediately, last we left off, Freya and I were going up to the opposite side of the camp of the other people, to a higher dune. Myrtle has already prepped up his new arrow that he's made since it's been a second day, and he is trying to get to a high ground, making sure that he is making as much noise as possible. He is going to cast Enlarge on himself.
Oh shit, big turtle.
So he's going to grow a little bit of a bigger size. The sand is going to crumble beneath him a little bit as he grows about twice his size, and probably gets a little bit more attention from the worm as well because of this. And he is going to start drawing his arrow back, aiming for when the worm starts to come towards him.
Does the objects that you're holding enlarge with you?
They do.
Oh, shit.
So you have this. So there is now. Who's next to you, Myrtle?
Freya is probably beside me.
Freya, you see the largest turtle you've ever seen, and and the shadow that is now cast over you it protects you from the heat as Myrtle's massive shell takes the brunt of it. This massive Godzilla-like vibes I'm getting from this whole thing.
So yeah.
Quick fun fact
Pointing
about
the arrow
Freya.
towards the ground. Now the worm is currently on its way fully beneath.
Fun fact about Freya. She
What?
her tail wags when she's really excited.
That's cute.
Okay. Cool.
So her tail is just a wagon.
Great. So as Myrtle is pointing this now massive arrow towards the ground, you're getting kind of the backside of the worm. The worm has turned back into the sand. It has taken its meal for the time being. Do you still want to fire?
I kind of want to because it would be cool, but I could also really fuck myself
Right.
up.
Yeah, you can fuck it up for a lot of people.
How far does it seem like it's going away from the party right now?
Make a nature check.
All right. $22.
22.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think you've now been watching all Freya's antics with the worm, and you've gotten a general sense of I was about to say the worm's vibes. I'll say that, the worm's vibes.
I'm
It
going
kinda
to
is-
vibe check the worm.
Bad vibes, man. Bad vibes. It is responding to disruptions in the sand because you gather with a 22. You gather that anything that is large enough to make those kinds of vibrations is probably worth chewing on. Probably some kind of camel or cattle or something that's traversing the desert, or elf or turtle flavored, perhaps. It is currently moving away from you right now. It is still in the vicinity, so if y'all were to make another ruckus, it may very well go right back towards you. You did also see, I believe Freya had like a blade, or she made some kind of attack against the worm's exterior, and because the weapon was not magical, it did not seem to have any effect. You got the same sort of bounce back that you would expect from a creature that had some degree of magic resistance, which you probably have seen in some form or fashion in your life.
Okay. All right, that's knowledge.
All right.
Well, actually, I'll give you a few seconds here while you are trying to figure out what you want to do. Bigger Myrtle, I guess. Where's everyone else located roughly? We're kind of in theater of the mind here.
I just got woken up, I think, right? It was
Mhm.
I think you
And-
got like dragged along with everyone else.
yeah,
you
would
and I
imagine.
ran to the opposite side of Myrtle's.
So all of our camp is in like a dune valley at the moment.
No,
right?
your camp is gone.
Okay.
Our camp has been devoured by Shai Halud.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So we're
sorry.
just going to the opposite dune of Myrtle.
Yeah, we went to like the if they went east, we went west type of thing.
Okay. All right. If that's the case,
I
oh
fucked
fuck, that's a
up.
great idea. Did I see the worm?
Yeah,
That's kind of hard to miss it, right? Okay.
it's a little bit hard.
Okay. If that's the case, I am going to. Okay. So, thaumaturgy says I can cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute.
Oh,
In sand, that like tremors liquefies sand. If my science is right. Okay. I don't know. It's one action and it's 30 feet. Okay. If that's the case, I cast thaumaturgy in the direction of the worm.
Okay.
On the sand, not on the worm, just on the sand.
Okay. It is continuing to follow the direction of those vibrations. What is the range on your thaumaturgy?
It's only 30 feet. It's not that far.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is still relatively in the direction that the worm is going. So it is continuing to move in that direction.
Now, can I move the thaumaturgy now that I have its attention away from us?
Kind of, if it's only 30 feet.
Right, but I mean,
can't get it-
if we get it to turn left and then run the other way,
Oh, sure. You can certainly try.
okay, I would like to try that.
Okay. Make a Arcana. Make a check using your spellcasting modifier.
Question before he rolls. Canis, are you making it clear where you are sort of causing these vibrations?
I'm pointing my finger and my hand in this direction, almost as though I'm like trying to guide the tremors and the worm, if it works.
If if I'm able, because
You can definitely tell I'm casting some sort of magic.
Okay, I'm like floating 100 feet up in the air. If I'm able to kind of see where he's pointing, I'd like to assist by kind of peppering the area around his magical vibrations with Eldritch Blasts just to give it a little more oomph.
Okay.
I like
Cool.
that. Cool. So let's first do the roll from Harlow.
And this is a spellcasting modifier, right? Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like how good are you at this particular effect?
My God, I haven't rolled anything above a 10 in the last 3 games that I've played.
Oh.
I'll say that with what Takai is doing, you'll get advantage. He is helping you.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that counts. That works. All right, let's see.
That's why I suggested.
Oh
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, can't say I didn't try to help out.
Wow.
Okay.
The curse
alright.
continues.
So the worm is not moving left; it's still moving from your vantage point at 12 o'clock. So it's not north, but it is still away from you, just not in the direction that you wanted. I think Takai, you can also make a spellcasting modifier check.
Sure.
I think it'll be a higher DC because the other effect did not work.
Okay. So just straight charisma roll.
With your modifier
Okay.
plus proficiency because you proficient in your.
Okay. So that's just gonna be 5 plus. What's my proficiency? What's the fuck's my proficiency? Okay,
Like
so
plus
that's
4, I think.
plus 8. So proficiency's 3. My charisma's 5. So you said spellcasting modifier. So spellcasting plus proficiency, right? Just to be clear. Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Shit. Yeah. 25 will do it. You are able to effectively pepper the ground with these blasts of purple. Or is your Eldritch Blast the same color as or is it like a cat flavored?
Yeah,
That's
it's
flavored.
right now, since he's not pissed off at the hate love of his life, it's just disco ball colored cat paws just peppering the ground.
Disco ball. So it's kind of like a cat, you know how it needs the the ground or like a or something, but it's like very violent kneading of the sand. It's kind of pushing the sand in, and it's kind of kneading the ground.
Oh my god. Takai's just going ora with these fucking cat paws.
It's very it's both very cute and very effective. The worm shifts to the left. It goes from 12 o'clock, 10, 9, and is going now 8, 9 o'clock your position. Myrtle, back to you. You've seen that the worm has now redirected. Its body is now entirely under the surface of the sand. You can still make out the shape of it because it hasn't fully gone super deep yet. You are Big Myrtle. What would you like to do?
Myrtle is going to start decasting his spell because that sounds like a bad idea. For just to put like what it looks like for him, because I don't want him to just be like, oh, magical turtle become big now. I'm gonna make it so that like whenever he casts enlarge or reduce, it like almost like a crystallized glass mech around the person to make them look like a bigger size of themselves for future reference.
That is kick ass. I love that so much.
Because I don't want it to just be Magic Turtle Man. The glass starts to like turn back to like sand, like multicolored sand, as he like falls back into the sand beside Freya. He says, "Oh well, I'm glad about that. That would have been a waste of a really powerful arrow. I want to use it for that fucking dipshit that. Well, anyway, let's keep moving.
Don't worry, you'll get to use it, and when you use it, it'll be really cool.
I want to tinker with it a bit more."
That's fair. Alright, we should probably go down and meet the others, but let's try not to walk too fast.
Myrtle slides down on the shelf.
Freya's just gonna fly.
The heat. This is the first time that you've been outside in this desert, in midday. It is sweltering. The air is dry. It is the description I had last time was it's like the heat in Los Angeles on a 100+ degree day where the air is physically hot and oppressive. You're both sweating, but it's like there is almost a physical pressure on you because of how hard it is to breathe. I need everyone now to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
Crap.
But what if we didn't?
Yeah, like what if? What if?
Hey, y'all had tents. Gave you tents.
Yeah, I
I
was
got
living
it.
in the tent, and then there was a worm.
Oh, I got a 3.
The
I
DC
didn't
is
want to
a
be breathing outside. I
worm.
wanted to be breathing in the tent.
the DC is a 12.
Okay,
If
I got
you
a 3.
so keep note of who who falls below a 12.
Where's my? Huh.
Regime roll.
James,
just
are you
got
there?
Back
Okay.
in. So what happened?
Oh.
Making a con save due to the heat in the desert.
Okay. Okay. Let's just... Con save. Wow, you missed D&D 1 week and you don't know nothing about where shit is.
All good.
Yep.
All good.
Yep.
All right.
Right, I haven't properly played for like 3 weeks. Do I know how to play anymore?
No, it's
Mm.
all gone.
What is D&D? Just the butterfly meme. All right. Con save.
Mhm.
Is there no place on the roll 20?
Oh wow. So, well, this would be a good time to use this. So I rolled a 7.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will use it's an ability check or a saving throw. What you said? Right.
A Constitution saving throw. That's right.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to activate my bend luck feature.
Your trap card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reaction. Yeah, actually, it does sound like a trap card. It costs a reaction basically, but I get to add a D4 to the result as a bonus
Okay.
or penalty.
Go for it.
Actually, you know what? Oh, when a creature I see makes an attack roll, I don't think that works for me.
Wait, well, James, what did you roll to start with?
A 7.
You're not gonna.
Oh.
The DC's a 12. I wouldn't waste it.
Okay. I needed that information.
All
Yeah,
good.
pretend I said that.
Those of you who failed the save will take 1 point of exhaustion.
Mm.
Okay.
And is anyone at multiple points of exhaustion?
No, could we slept?
No, because we slept. Yeah.
thankfully.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. The desert awaits. Who's leading the pack?
Really quick, before I come down from being high up in the air, can I see anything in the general direction we're going? Like any oases? Anything?
Make a. Go ahead. Sorry.
Anything other than just endless fucking sand?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Nope.
The sand is irritating in all the places. What's that quote from Anakin?
It's coarse and rough, and you're
Coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
I hate
Thank you.
sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
Thank you. This has more
Appreciate it.
relevance to Star Wars than 90% of the prequels.
No, you have the log pose, and the log pose is still pointing in the direction that it has before. I think perhaps just even to test that hasn't been broken or anything, when you go around maybe a particularly tall dune or a very small outcropping of rock, it does shift. So it does appear to still be pointing at your 12 o'clock. Your 12 o'clock in relation to the sun is currently directed towards the east, northeast. So at midday, you have the brunt of the sun. It will continue to fall at your back as you continue towards your destination. The question I have for y'all is, how do you plan to traverse? Are y'all going to travel during the day? Are you going to try to find some way to recuperate, sleep? What's the plan? Are y'all going to travel?
I mean, we were traveling at night, right?
Yeah.
Right, but what are we gonna do? Sit here?
It's the middle of the day, right?
I have a funny idea I want to try, Ruben.
Can anyone tiny hut?
Yeah. And we got tiny hut.
Hey, Ruben.
Yes.
I don't know if this will help everyone at all, ease anybody, because we're in the middle of a desert and I'm sure it's super hot. I would like to. I only could do it like 3 times. Well, 3 times, but let's say I take. I offer to take up to 3 items of the group that we own, and I'll use prestidigitation to make it really cold to chill it.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
I think you can do that. Can you read me that spell again?
yeah. So you create one of the following magical effects within range.
That's
and
smart.
one of the options is you can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour. If you cast the spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time.
Okay.
1
yeah.
cubic foot. That's like half my head.
Yes, you can like you so you kind of have like kind of a regime AC going on where you can't cool off. You don't just exude ice, but you can cool like maybe the clothing of a person or yourself. I I would say given the limited effect of it, it will be comforting for your character. I don't know if it's going to absolve you of the constitutional effect because the air
no,
itself
that's-
is.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not why. I just feel it'd be like a nice little thing to have. Like,
Oh, you can totally have your shirt chilled a little bit if you want.
I'll have Little Z be one of the cooled items.
That's amazing.
Wow. He
Okay.
doesn't even. Okay, whatever.
Can
Can I
I?
ask a question? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I am resistant to fire damage.
Okay.
Is this... If it's hot, am I safe?
What?
Well, what do you mean? So if it's like,
Interesting.
if heat is damaging and it's like super hot outside, like
Like a
oppressive.
philosophical question. Can I cause
Yeah.
a heat dragon?
I think that makes sense.
That makes sense. It
Mm.
does.
It does make sense. Here's what I'll say. I think you're not a full dragon, so I think you'll have advantage on
Okay.
any effect that would have a
Okay.
heat, because you're resistant to heat damage, right?
Should I roll again then? Because I rolled a 3 initially.
Yes,
Yeah,
but just
roll
to
again.
clarify,
Okay.
you are resistant, not immune, right?
Right. So if
Okay.
I
Yes,
because
Yeah,
it's
totally.
a roll with
You-
advantage, I can roll again to see if it's like.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay,
Go
cool.
for it.
Let me just go. Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Okay. Roll Constitution. Okay. I rolled a 20 this time, so I'm good.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. All right, good job, Freya. It makes
Solid.
sense. You are a dragon in the
Mm.
desert.
No,
Cool.
but it literally says that my defenses are resistant to fire.
No, I
So-
I believe you. I
Yeah,
believe
that's a
you.
very common trait in Dragonkin.
Fair.
All right.
Can I just ask,
please.
Razim, did you pick 3 items? Did you pick 3 people,
Yeah.
or what did you do with that?
I let the group pick. One of them's already Little Z, so
Can I
You guys want-
take little Z and can I
Yes, you-
put him on my shoulders
Yeah, hold little Z.
and be like, "Come on, little buddy."
My
Keep
space,
on with you."
my space chiller.
you know what? He was gonna stay with me. I like this better.
Like this is
Your
the only. I
head's so
swear to God.
shiny.
Hey, it is. Just
Now, is
Don't
Lil
let it
Z
get too hot.
little or is he regime size? Because
No, he's little.
that's
Z
important for the
size.
visual.
I hope it's
He's little Z size. He can sit on top of on his shoulder.
This is the only character that I have built so far in any campaign that doesn't have at least 1 frost spell. Okay, yeah. So I'm exhausted. I have 1 level of exhaustion, which means I have what disadvantage on
ability
ability
checks.
checks.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
until we next rest.
Okay. All right. Well.
Well, we don't have the tents anymore, so
Oh boy. Is there? Okay. So I make it to the top of the nearest tall dune, and I would like to do use my spyglass to find things on the horizon. Is there any sort of ancient fortress buried in the sand? Is there some sort of hovel out there? Is there a moisture farm? Like what's going on?
Perception check, please.
Can I get advantage because I'm using my
Sure.
spyglass? Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Okay, that's a 13.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
20.
hey.
Let's go. Okay. Harlow's back, baby.
There's your luck for the next 3
Oh,
weeks.
Captain, my captain.
What does your captain eye see?
To your west, to your west, to your left, to your like at 9 o'clock, there is a outcropping of rock. It's kind of an arrow pointed triangle shape. So 2 slabs of rock, maybe about 8-9 feet tall, that is casting a small shade in that part of the desert. It's a tiny bit out of the way from your path, but it is also cover.
Okay, I collapse my eyeglass and put it in my jacket, and I say, "Shelter's pretty far away, but we start now. Might be able to get there by sunset."
All right.
Do you think there will be beds?
I point in the direction, and I start trudging through the sand that's falling beneath me.
I mean, you could make a bed out of sand and pretend.
Well, I know there are some animals that burrow under the sand to stay cool. Maybe we can make little sand ditches.
Hey,
That's also what they call burying people alive, Freya. Let's not do that.
I didn't mean to bury ourselves in the sand. I just mean little sand pockets.
if it keeps me alive, you can bury me all you want. Let's just get out of this oppressive heat.
You take the next hour or two to slowly walk across the desert to this outcropping. I think that's the piece that I think you have to keep visualizing. It's something that is not really that far away. Maybe you could run to it in like 10 minutes, but you have to walk very slowly. Because
Well,
if you make the
everyone
wrong move, you will have company, as you've already learned.
Can
I love
I?
friends.
Can I?
It's
can
worming
I
time.
Can I kind of make like a human-made air conditioning, like to help out with help out with Rosine?
We have suits on
So-
too.
No.
So-
So listen.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stand kind of close to little Z and like fan my wings really fast as I can without getting too tired. And I want to see if it'll help kind of fan the cool air to other people.
Rosine gets blown away.
It,
It's not all
open
McCleary.
air?
It's not McCleary over. That old man's
kind-
not got life alert.
it kind of, I mean, it does, move air around, but the air is heated air.
Okay.
It also gets a little bit of sand in the air too, which is
Oh, never
not
mind.
super great. That's the challenge. When you get to a place that's this hot, winding your making it like a hand fan is not gonna do much because it's so oppressive. You take the next few hours, you get to this outcropping. It provides enough shadow and shade, and in the shade it is considerably cooler. The air is still hot here, it's still in the desert, but you are not under the sun. You have a tiny bit of space here. I want to say maybe like 10 to 20 square feet of space. It's not a large space, but it's enough for y'all to kind of gather together and relax.
Oh, okay. Is the floor like stone or is it still sand?
It's still sand.
Is
Okay.
it cold sand at least?
No.
It's not as hot sand.
It's
Not as hot sand.
It's not as hot sand.
Okay.
Okay. So we made it to this little not oasis, this little rest area. Would anyone like to go up to the top of this thing and see if they can't see anything else?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'll go.
You sure you can
too.
make it up there?
I'm not that old.
And he starts trudging up that sand dune.
You'll need this unless you got your own. Nah, he's got his own glasses. Fine.
Oh, it's not a sand dune, it's a rock to climb.
It's a rock. It's a spire of rock myrtle.
Oh,
I have wings. I have wings. I can
Oh
fly.
yeah,
up.
Freya can just fly. Here, take my spyglass.
Okay. So she's gonna take it and also say, "I'm really sorry that I got our stuff destroyed."
Just
Takai just gives you a death glare and says nothing else.
Just-
I'm really sorry.
make it to the end of this and make it worth it. Get up there,
Okay.
look for something. And I look very tired. This is like the most real. Like there is no face or anything, no mask put on Harlow right now. This is he's exhausted, so he just flumps against the rock and starts breathing heavily, sweating.
So it's Myrtle and Freya going up to the top.
Yes.
Can you
Okay.
make it? Myrtle, come on! I want to see this. We need to
want
Myrtle,
the visual
Myrtle,
of this
fucking
turtle
Mulan
climbing the
Myrtle,
sky.
make up this rock.
Make it an athletics check.
All right.
Good luck.
Climb, turtle, climb.
I want you to get up there. I'm rooting for you.
I'm not old, it's just hot.
What'd you say? What is it?
Athletics.
Okay.
Oh, it was almost a 16.
Ooh.
And do you have a point of exhaustion?
If I say yes, will you not give me one?
No, you have one, right?
No, I don't.
You don't. Okay. It's
Right.
Well, you do now.
It's fun getting into
something.
trouble.
Something your lower back just like does not. You twist just the wrong way. It's not even like a hard twist too. You're climbing and you just move a little bit. You flex just the wrong way, and you feel it. Now this is not a particularly tall rock outcropping. Anyone could probably climb this,
Except him.
except you, because your back is just not in it. Freya, make a perception check, please.
Okay. All right.
You've got this, Freya. I'll be right there.
He's in the Family Guy prone pose.
I got this. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
You need some milk.
Hey, you have the spyglass too. That I don't know if that helps you or not, but gives you a plus to your modifier or something.
I got a 4. Oh, I got a 14. Okay, we're good. Maybe.
14.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Okay, so what's the modifier if I have the spyglass?
You advantage.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I can do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Come on. You got this.
Hey.
There we go.
That's what I like to see.
Okay, we're navigating this desert quite fluidly, if not for being exhausted.
What do I
Freya,
see? What do I do?
something in the sky.
Butterfly
At
in the
first, I'm sorry.
I keep it twice as high.
I got twice, yeah.
Y'all are so bad sometimes. At first, you're like, is that like a pelican? Because it has kind of white feathers, but you're way too far inland for that to even be possible. So then you're like, maybe it's an eagle or a hawk, but it's way too big for that, and it has like red on it, which is not right for what you would expect out here.
Right.
It then gets larger as it kind of is vaguely headed towards you, but not quite. It's in your general direction.
Yeah.
Before it plops into a sand dune, just maybe about 100 feet in front of you.
I can fly over there. I'm trying to see how far I can fly.
It'd be about 30 feet.
I think it's 30.
6 seconds.
30 feet per 6 seconds.
You have a fly speed that's the same as your walking speed. That's
Okay.
what the dragons
Okay,
have.
so it's 30
Dragon
feet. So
form.
can I I'm gonna call down and be like, "Hey, I think I see something. I gotta go check it out. I'll be right back."
I'll go with her. I'll go with her.
I'm staying right here.
He's gonna get eaten by a worm.
You don't want to split up in the desert. Good idea, Takai.
Yeah. And Takai, are you flying over there?
Yeah.
And Takai is just going to follow her with his You know what? I'll cast fly again so I don't have to walk.
Okay.
Could you do that for me too? I'm very tired.
Here, Harlow, try out little Z.
Okay,
I
I take.
put him in your
I look at you suspiciously. I squint, but I take him.
He holds him like a newborn babe.
I'm
hold him.
cold.
Just a little guy.
What? I can't believe this. Why would you? Oh, this is nice.
Holds
This
him
is
like the
quite
Virgin
nice.
Mary.
Riley, you remember that art you drew of Shay and his mom is holding him and he's a little gremlin baby?
Like a baby. Yeah, I'll find it again.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Harlow stands up and looks at Lil Z, and then holds him to his chest, and then you all hear it. It's whispered, but it's not trying to be stealthy. He goes, "Don't fucking make this weird."
Here comes the
And,
fanfic.
I'll
I
make it
walk.
weird.
Start walking.
Cool. So we have Freya, Takai. Who else is going over to the object that flew into the?
Harlow is now.
Harlow. Okay.
Yeah, I will too.
Okay. It's a good portion of the group.
There.
You see whatever it is like partially buried in the sand and is coughing up some of the like what they've swallowed. They sleep. Are you okay, Ryan?
I'll in a minute.
Okay. Are we looking at the picture because it's very great? It's very.
Is that me?
That's from last campaign. That's just Shay and his mom. Tiny
That's
baby.
how I imagine it.
It's very cute.
That's how they draw like toddlers in anime.
That's like Ghibli baby if I've ever seen one.
Baby Shay. This is the last campaign. This has nothing to do with this one, by the way.
The creature that was in the sand pulls themselves from it, dusting themselves off. You get a better idea of what this creature looks like, given that you're now much closer to it, and they're now no longer buried. You see long flowing red hair and the sharpest amber golden eyes you've ever seen, beset by like white feathery eyelashes. Splotches of blood stain her clothes and still drips from her right side as she struggles to stand up. And as she does so and spreads her brilliant white wings, you turn your attention from the blue necklaces that she's wearing and realize that what you're looking at, or rather who you're looking at, Riley, would you like to describe and introduce your character?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
The new character. And you guys have met Jet and seen other characters before flying from sky whales. This is a Cetarian.
Oh my god!
No way! No way!
Fuck yeah! Let me show you guys.
she's hot.
That's me, Leo
no,
DiCaprio.
she's
Not
hot.
gift.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah!
holy shit, she's hot.
Oh,
Art
loud!
by Julian.
This is allowed. So much.
I'm gonna very,
his hair.
very, very lightly touch down and walk over and kneel down and just, excuse me, are you okay?
She tries to stand up straighter and fully extends her wings to the biggest they can be to make herself look bigger.
Well,
and
Freya's gonna do the same
stares you
thing.
down. They're in like a stare down, like stalemate.
Well, Freya's not trying to be intimidating. She's gonna just try to look tough like she is. And I
Freya,
said,
how tall
"Are
is
you
Freya?
okay?" She's 5'1".
This
short.
this person is over a foot taller than you.
He's 6'2".
I asked if you were okay.
She like sort of like lunges, but like just a posturing lunge.
Why? Why are we like this?
Bird brains.
Breathing heavy, but like staring everyone else down to sort of see who's gonna make a move.
Well, It's not every day we get women things falling from the sky.
Women things.
Ruby,
Nice.
what I
Things, McCleary.
we would know what a Cetarian looks like. We've probably seen
Do we?
one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well,
Good
Jet's a
question.
Cetarian, so we've seen him with his mask on, but we know that they.
Maybe not like
touch
in
down.
person, but like we've seen them in the skies and shit, right?
Yeah. Oh, where's my pen?
I just want to know what my proper reaction would be. Have I never seen
That's
this
a good question. I would also like to
race
know that.
before, or is this a common, like, super common thing to have? Or if it's like, you know, your dad pointing at a falcon when they're like you're driving.
Just
your
realized
car.
I was muted this whole
there he
time.
is.
Oh,
Ruben,
No.
It happens to everyone. It finally happened to me. Yeah, you have not seen one except when you first got to the Grand Line. So the closest you've ever gotten to one is when you looked at one through your spyglass when you first got to the Grand Line. Super far away. You've seen like the outline of them. You notice the white wings. You have never been anywhere near this close.
Dude.
Myrtle finally gets to them and tries to do a once-over. Do they look like particularly injured?
Yeah, she's bleeding from her side and sort of holding her hand. She's not injured anywhere critical, but is still bleeding pretty heavily.
Ooh.
Myrtle is going to gently walk up, breathing heavily still, and say,
Excuse me, miss. You seem to be injured. Do you mind if I heal you up a little?
Sort of like eyes you up and down. Why are you... What is everyone doing out in the desert? This is the middle of nowhere.
I mean, we're on a secret, super cool mission, but it seems like a non sequitur to the fact that you're bleeding out and fell from the sky, miss.
You want to come with us?
Really?
She's
Maybe.
about to eat your face off, Fred. You wanted to
She
tackle.
she need healing?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Ma'am, quick question. How much of that blood is yours?
She's like
Oh, good
barely
question.
covered in blood. Is like,
Just fell from the sky. Can we dust her off first?
I'm
or
more
something?
worried.
Like-
I'm more worried about what did this to you.
40%, I think.
For that's still a large portion, miss. May I please administer at least a band-aid or something? I don't fucking... You're going to turn into a fucking dried prune out here.
What
She-
did this to you?
The Imperium.
Okay. Where?
Well, they've been tailing me for quite some time, and
Oh.
I was trying to escape.
Who from the Imperium?
Captain.
Some
I'm trying to take
fucking-
care of the situation.
some redhead little bitch.
Where are you fighting them? Just in the sky, just above us here.
Stay on the far side of the dune.
No, they're nowhere on land. It's been at sea.
Okay.
Oh, so you flew inland.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Arlo kind of deflates a little bit.
So does Razine, because that's what he was worried about.
There is no immediate danger. Okay. What's wrong? How can we help?
Just heal me. I can't do it myself right now.
All right.
Myrtle slowly covers it with a different colored sand, munches it up a little bit until it turns into a paste. It hardens a little bit, and as it dissolves, the wounds start to kind of like a scab pull off, and it seems mostly healed. I'm going to roll the heal now.
Thank you.
Spells.
Oh, this woman has dropped from the sky and Myrtle's gone. Let me spit some sand in that.
Stand on that wound.
I'm gonna put some, I'm
Just
gonna
rub
put
some
some
dirt in it.
sand in your
For the
eye.
first time during this entire group trip of ours, Razine just realizes, wait a minute. He spits on the people he heals.
I mean, I
Learned a
turned
lot
it
about
into a
Myrtle today.
paste.
Yeah, that's kind of
Uh,
worse in a way.
Oh, shut up! It's fine. Don't be a pussy.
And you feel 11 better.
Nice. I'm at 44 hit points now.
Well,
Sort of straightens up a little bit.
Assuming this individual just is covered in sand from falling from the sky, use
And blood.
prestidigitation to brush the sand off of her wings and stuff a little bit.
She sort of takes her wings and flaps them a little bit to shake the sand off. Not regarding any of you guys. Like, I think maybe Myrtle gets spared, but
My eyes!
sand on everyone else.
Freya
The
just
worm's gonna
kinda-
come back.
Freya
That's
shields
true.
herself with her wings.
That's true. She just like bashed into the ground just now. So
Here you go. Whoomp.
Well, lass, we have a lovely clump of shade over here if you'd like to come with us to catch your breath.
Can you
She.
fly?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, miss, but I don't think I've caught your name. And by the way, I know you just fell from the sky and everything, but people call me Myrtle. But you can call me tonight.
What the fuck, Myrtle?
I mean,
What,
she
Really
looks-
just spit on
she
her and then
looks-
ask her name? Myrtle!
Razine,
You just hit on your
mean-
patient?
Razine walks over and gently bops Myrtle on top of the head.
And,
I think that's a
Joking.
HIPAA violation.
I didn't know he was gonna do this. I'm sorry,
I mean, I'm not even into women, and I get it.
but you are quite good looking.
Do you want to come with us?
I'm
Yeah,
going
we're-
to ignore everything.
We're the
Said.
best. You know,
I didn't
guys-
throw my name, but it is Marini.
how do I spell that for no particular reason?
what are you gonna
She-
do? Write a poem, Myrtle?
She writes it down for you, kind of, because it's in Satarian language, but translates to that.
Let me see, so I can put it in the thing.
So, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Well, Mirani, got us in a bit of a pickle. We're trying to head through the desert, and, well, here you are. Of course, you're probably got your own agenda, so like I said, you're welcome to share our shade, and I suppose we'll be on our way, and you'll be on yours.
Well, that sounds good. I mean, for honor, I would have to help you for saving my life. Briefly.
Oh, I saved it, did we?
And not one to get between her lady and her honor, so
Quite
your
right,
company
quite right.
would be much appreciated in these warm and dark times, of course.
It's not dark, the sun's out.
Shut up. I'm
Amherst is it's not dark.
So Freya is.
Can I? Oh, we're at the shade now, right?
I mean, y'all are still talking to her out in the open.
Okay. Can we please get back to the shade?
Aye.
Slowly,
Marvel's
please.
probably saying all that while his face is like covered in sweat.
Is it sweat- Wait, is it from
Holding
the
his
heat?
back in,
Myrtle,
like,
is it
one
from the
hand.
heat?
I would like to take the group back to the shade.
Yes.
I'm actually very nervous about anything potentially trailing her. So when we get to the spot where the shade is at, I'm gonna cast minor illusion over the spot where we're chilling, so it looks like no one is there.
Ooh.
Ooh, how big
How
is
big
mine?
of an illusion can that go?
Let's see. Oh yeah. Range area is 30 feet.
Okay.
So
Hey,
just-
that's
yeah.
decent.
Good amount.
Yeah, no, you can cover. And what image are you making over the?
The appearance is that no one is at the area where the shade is at. Like, no one is.
Okay, cool. So like replacing you guys with sand.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Simple enough. Make an Arcana check just to see kind of how believable is this.
Oh, chronic check. Okay. So that would be a D20 plus 5. Boom.
Oh,
Okay. Noted.
noted.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything about that, right?
You have the illusion up.
Yep.
Y'all are out back in the shade with your new guest.
need
You
to roll
probably
your
have
wild
at least-
magic.
Oh yes, 1 second though. That'd be hilarious if that something happens. You have about maybe 2 or 3 more hours of sun before it goes beneath the horizon. Yeah, let's do a d20 roll, Razim.
Okay, d20 roll.
This is for your wild magic.
Oh, damn! I forgot about that. I got rolled.
Yeah. 18. Okay,
Dude.
all good. No big Razim for today.
Okay.
All right.
Well, maybe tonight. I don't know.
Or self-centered fireball. Oh, shut the fuck up, James.
Your delay reaction is perfect.
Hey, I'm allowed a delayed reaction. It is 410.
Oof.
I'm so sorry.
So,
Yeah,
we,
I'm gonna
wanna
build a
wait?
fire. No, I'm joking.
fire.
In the middle of the day.
Question.
Middle of the desert.
Want to try to catch some Z's and travel at night, or what's the
Harlow
plan?
is like you look back and he's asleep with
Yeah,
like his he's
Looks
leaning
like
up against
I'm
the
the
rock.
captain now.
We second that. Does it take effect?
No, well I'm asleep. I can
you
still
can't vote.
hear you.
Greg, you can't vote. You lose. Good day, sir.
I'm having very vivid dreams about what's going on around me. I'm clear. No, I mean,
Marini, what we've been doing before, since we're in the middle of the blazing heat desert, we're trying to travel at night as best we can because, well, our camp has been destroyed, and we're trying to find something, a treasure of sorts. Well, quite literally, I suppose. But you're welcome to make camp with us, or if you need to, I don't know, fly off to wherever you were before. But safety in numbers, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the sky is the best place for me right now, considering I am a wanted criminal that has been shot down from the sky. So, best let them think I'm dead first. Well,
That was a
not
very
time.
casual statement you just made, saying you're a criminal and all. Razim smirks.
Well, you guys are pirates, aren't you? You guys are also technically wanted criminals.
That
Did
was
you
not
know
easy
we were
to notice.
pirates?
Well,
How did she know we were pirates?
I thought the
Mean,
I
Because
kind of
we're
thought
in
the
the
buffoonery
Grand
we were
Line.
I kind of thought the buffoonery we were given on would have been some sort of camouflage, but I guess not.
I mean, I'm wanted for petty larceny in a couple of towns. Does that count?
Oh, nice. Me too.
Lil Z's wanted for absorbing the souls of an entire village. Isn't that
You
right,
what?
Lil Z?
What?
Yeah, it's totally right.
Yeah, I'm lying, by the way.
I'm not.
He is.
okay.
She tilts her head like, the fuck?
Razim, you gotta get rid of that thing.
It's dark humor. You guys will get used to it. Razim smiles slightly. It goes back to normal.
It was the new lady.
Well, little Razim.
Your new
this
mom.
is Mirity.
Stop
Your
it.
new
Hi,
mom.
Mom.
No.
A question for you, Mirny. On your way in, you didn't happen to see any ruins or anything at all besides desert?
Reuben, can I make maybe a perception check for that? If maybe I did?
Girl, go for it.
Okay, let's test out the new. I have a +0. Never mind.
Do it.
It's just a straight 20. All right, let's see.
For it.
First roll of the new character.
First roll.
First roll.
Hey.
Not bad. Very good.
All right. Solid.
Yeah, I think you will know that in the direction they're going, there is. Let me make sure I have the order of things correct. There is a very large, maybe several miles wide, stone-like maze structure that surrounds a tomb that itself is surrounded by some kind of moat of something. So they are maybe a few hours travel from kind of hitting the exterior of the protection of the place that they're going to.
I relay that to them.
Ah,
Only a
wonderful.
few hours.
Well, we're almost there, but I do think we probably should get some rest, especially since I've used a couple of spells already and I'm kind of tired.
Some kind of brief rest might be nice, even one that's kind of short.
Hey, like a
Short
short
rest,
rest.
you'd even say.
Well, I can keep watch. I have no need.
Just as a note, a short rest will not affect your exhaustion.
But it'll make us feel better about ourselves.
It will make you feel better about yourself, and you
A-
can also
The
heal
long
health
rest
if
is
you
8
need it.
hours,
Yeah.
correct?
That's right.
And it's what time of day right now?
It's like 4 or 5.
And okay, and if we're a few hours away from our destination, we could take a long rest if you guys want.
Ooh.
And then leave in the night.
Let's feel like
Yeah, and then leave in the night.
How many spells have I used? Like none. Thaumaturgy
Or
was
whatever.
a fucking cantrip.
Ruben,
I
can I try something? There's no spell or anything to do this,
No,
but I
trying's not allowed in this game. I'm sorry.
I would like to do something.
Go for it.
I would like to make temporary shelter using glass blowing techniques to just make a like shaded canopy on top of like from one rock to the other or something like that, just to provide a little bit of shelter from the oppressive heat until the sun goes down. Is that something that I would be able to do?
How much glass do you have on you? Well, I guess you have sand all over it, right? Because you kind of use that.
I have pretty much infinite sand, but it requires me to also have like another chemical to mix with it. But I would imagine that that wouldn't be too much problem, especially since it's magic.
Does that mean we're basically, watching him running around like coughing up and just guzzling sand and just
Oh my god.
Like that
throwing
gift
it
you put.
and it's
I
glass?
don't fucking regurgitate every piece of sand I see,
I
Rizzy.
didn't say you were a bird. I just,
This would be a fairly large structure in comparison to the smaller stuff you've made. You can do it. It will take some time.
I do
The
have
other thing is-
proficiency in glass blowers tool now that I've leveled up, so
The question I have, the goal here is to get out of the heat.
yeah, just because
Yeah.
I would imagine it'd be more difficult to sleep without shelter in the middle of the day. So
Right, with the glass
yeah,
exterior.
glass make it-
Magnify the heat.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
I mean, fair.
Magic. But magic glass? Maybe not.
We'll test it with Little Z and see if he
Oh, yeah.
bakes to a
How hot
golden
are you,
brown
Little
first.
Z?
We'll see if he makes to a golden brown first.
I'm called.
Oh yeah, he's right. He's still that. Well, sorry guys.
All right. If that's not the case, then I'm gonna skip it because that's taking up too much time.
Oh, you totally can if you want. It's up to you.
It'll be funny at least.
Would I know, like, knowing glass and stuff like that, would that augment the heat or would that provide a bit of shelter from it?
If you built it in a way that wasn't in the direct line of the sun, it wouldn't magnify it. You would get cover in the sense like the sand that blows during a storm would hit the exterior of it, but it's not necessarily going to be a lot of help for the heat because the heat is just there. If this was it might insulate the heat at night, so
Okay.
it would have that benefit, but it would have the opposite in the day.
All right. I'm going to try making an opaque, like, white colored, or at least a lighter colored glass to reflect some of it, and provide at least a little bit of cover, even if it's very, very basic.
Okay, cool. I think it's simple enough with your skill. I don't think you have to roll for that. You're just good at this shit.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. So it sounds like folks are beginning to rest. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
asleep for the past 45 minutes.
Okay.
So we're doing a full
I
rest?
use prestidigitation to draw funny faces on the glass wall.
I thought you were gonna say on Harlow.
It seemed that, and well, actually, that's kind of funny.
He sees me drawing a turtle.
And we sleep.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
I'll take a watch.
Yeah, I'm staying up because I want to for now to help maintain the minor illusion.
Okay. How long do you stay up?
Yeah, I'll probably say for just a few more hours, until I feel more comfortable about not leaving it up. So, yeah.
Let me pull this up real quick. Yeah. Razim.
Ruben.
you
Yeah.
I mean, that's a first. You hear a sound on the other side of the rock outcropping that sounds like heavy footsteps, along with like the slight shifting of metal parts.
Shit. I slowly. Someone else was with me, right? For watch, right?
Yeah, I said
Mhm.
I'd take a
Right.
watch. I don't know if this is happening then or now or.
It's happening right now. It sounds like. I tap your shoulder, McCleary.
Hey.
Put my
Hey, what?
finger to my mouth.
As you reach out to McCleary, you see that your hand kind of phases through his shoulder, and along the outline of your hand is like a thin, kind of lightly glowing golden light. You look at your chest, your legs, you are in some other plane, in some other state, but you are currently unable to interact with McCleary.
So
What?
presumably
Can
I
I
do not.
see him though?
I'm sorry?
I can see him, but I can't interact with him. What you're saying?
You can see him. You try to speak, he does not turn towards you.
I cast a spell magic on myself. I'm trying something here. Does that work?
Nothing seems to change, no.
Okay. All right, I turn around. I look around the area. Is it outside of being unable to interact? Everything looks the same, right?
If you include that the sky has become a little bit bluer, purple, as if you have fallen asleep, and it's still, when you began your watch, it wasn't yet the middle of the night, but now you see above you stars, the two moons, and the sky now has a beautiful extra canopy of colors that it does not have when you typically look up at the stars. Purple and orange nebulae, making for not a rainbow color, but it's a much more eventful sky than your typical evening night. And Razim, the whole thing is weird. The weirder thing is that you get a sense of deja vu. You have seen the sky like this before.
Why does this look familiar? All right, who's there?
You hear the same footsteps, the same little metal creak on the other side of the rock outcropping.
I turn around. Defensive stance. A little bit of fire magic in my hand, in the direction of the sound.
Are you going around the rock outcropping to see it, or are you standing where you are with McCleary?
Yeah, I'm staying with McCleary. I don't know what the heck this thing is. So I speak out to it. You might as well come out. I may not know how to get out, but I know you did this. Well?
No response.
I'm like, come on, man. I toss a fireball over in that direction.
You see the red in your hand illuminate, flick over the wall like a violent volleyball toss, and it kind of dissolves like it's being evaporated. Blue flickers.
Now I'm interested. I look back over at McCleary.
He looks deep in concentration.
All right. I'm going to very slowly and cautiously start walking around the perimeter to see what's over there. Fire a bolt in my hand, just in case I have to do something.
Sure. You see footsteps in the sand. Typically, your footsteps get dusted away very quickly out here in the desert. These are pretty pristine, and they're walking downward. When you got to this little rock outcropping originally, it is a flat area, more or less, save for the usual dunes. Now, when you go around it, the footsteps go downward, as if there's like a valley effect where the sand heads. You look out and see this little indention in the ground, maybe about 50 to 100 feet in front of you. It appears to be a beautiful oasis. Sparkling blue water, a few palm trees, and there's a figure, a small figure, shorter than you, covered in a grayish brown cloak, just sitting down to the side of the oasis.
Okay. I looked around to see if it's safe. I try to determine if it's safe to approach in terms of anything on the ground, and I guess try to detect some type of, any type of magic that might say, hey, don't come down there. Do I feel like it's safe outside of the fact that I'm still stuck in this realm?
Make a investigation check.
Okay, investigation, so d20 plus 2. No, that sucks.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing immediately in your way.
I shrug, and I call out to the figure first. And I say, hey! You the one who made this thing happen here? It's really pretty. But, is there an off switch? I want to go back now.
The figure turns towards you. It's kind of hard to see their face this far out because you are maybe 50 to 100 feet away.
I squint. I'm trying to get a...
And they like give like a gesture of come here.
He just shrugs. He's like, he does not like this idea whatsoever, but he's feeling he has no choice. He cautiously walks forward, hands in his pocket, trying to be as cool and calm as possible.
You walk down the sand to the edge of this small oasis, and you now get a much better look at the figure, who I will show you the design for in a second. They have reddish hair. They maybe stand they're pretty small, like 5'1", 5'2", very pale skin. It shifts strangely as this figure breathes, but its breaths are weird in a way that's hard to describe. You know what a human or a humanoid breathes like. This is mechanical. You see blue runic lines over its forehead, along with splotches of gray skin on its chest and shoulders, where the skin doesn't move as much, as if it were like firm plating. As it kind of waves to you, you see the fingers, each individual joint and ligament is articulated openly, as if it were like a skeleton hand of sorts, though it is covered in the same sort of grayish brown texture that the rest of this figure is covered in. And they look at you with a smile, blue eyes flickering to life. It's kind of like the way that the sun reflects off the sea this very brilliant blue color. And they say, "It's so nice to see you again. It's been so long."
I'm sorry. Have we met before?
Of course we've met before. I didn't think I would ever move again, but your presence here for the first time in over 500 years, I was stuck, unable to move here in the sand. And then I felt you, and you probably forgot everything.
I want to see Ruben.
Here you go.
Ooh. Okay. That helps a lot. Yeah, kid, I don't know if you know how numbers work, but I'm gonna guess that you are probably a little shy of drinking age. But seriously, it's definitely you who cast that spell. So, since you don't seem like a bad guy for now, what do you really want?
I wanted to say hi. It's been so long since we've spoke. I wasn't sure what happened to you. I have so many questions I wanted to ask you.
Well, okay, well, shoot, go ahead. He's still confused, but he's just playing along. Sure, what would you like to know, kid?
Well, I wanted to know how you got out. You were trapped.
Out of what?
That's what you told me. Out of the deal, out of the arrangement you had with them.
The deal? What do you mean?
With the city, with the city you were part of. They made a deal, and I don't know why you said yes, but it did not go well. That seems like the understatement.
Whoa, okay, whoa. Are you sure you got the right guy, kid? Because
I absolutely have the
gotta tell
right
you,
guy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, it has been some time. What's the last thing you remember about the calamity?
Razim's face just turns cold. It's like he doesn't part of him. He doesn't know what he's talking about actively, but something in him. He feels like he's felt that word before, in the most realist sense possible, but he can't still express it in words. He stops smiling. Then he takes a small step back. Who are you really?
My name's M. They built me. There were others like us in the city before it was destroyed.
Built. Okay. So
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's they didn't treat us like people, but we just look different. What we are. I really only had one question I wanted to ask you after I made sure. I wanted to know why you did it.
Did what, kid? What are you talking about?
I wanted to know why you caused the calamity.
What? Look, I may have not paid a couple of bills or caused a bar fight or two, but what is this calamity talking about?
The destruction of the city?
What city? Destruction, calamity? Look, that's not me, dude. That's not me. You have someone else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I
I
understand. what you're
don't
saying.
recognize you. That's what I am telling you.
Your memory must have been wiped when it happened. I don't even know how you were able to escape it.
You do understand that I can't trust anything you're saying right now, considering you have me locked in this dimension right now.
Razim, you wake up. You are back to McCleary.
What?
You turn, maybe to touch him again, and your hand gets to his shoulder. The sun is out. It's now 6 p.m. It's kind of over the horizon. The air here is still hot, but not as much as before. You are where you started.
What are you touching me for, lad? Some you scared the shit out of me. I thought you were a spider or something.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't see anything?
Just the setting sun.
I try to feel for any type of magic or anything, like around. Like, do I still feel any presence outside of the group?
Make either an Arcana or a Perception check, your choice.
Okay, we'll go Arcana. Set 12.
As far as you can tell, the effect you felt earlier is no longer active.
Hell was that guy? I look at the captain. He's still asleep.
Still fast asleep.
Guess I could wait till he wakes up.
Yeah, right there, lad. You dozed off for a bit.
I think we had an intruder.
What do you mean? I had me eye on the whole place. Ain't no one coming here.
Magic.
Oh.
I was. I'll talk to the captain about it later, and you, but just you two for now.
All right.
All right.
Something we should be worried about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I look at Little Z. What's Little Z doing?
Little Z is currently sleeping on Harlow's chest.
Okay. I walk towards where the oasis, where in the direction the boy was at.
You walk around the rock outcropping.
Yes.
Where you had seen the footsteps earlier, none are still there. The land here is just as flat as it was previously, with the same dunes in the same location. You even see kind of a slight disruption of the sand where Marini fell. There is no oasis.
But I do see where that guy was at. Oh wait. I can.
There
see
had
anything
been
where the guy was.
Correct.
Okay. I know what I saw. I decided to wait until Harlow is up, so I can speak to him and McCleary in private.
Okay. I think the end of that rest, because y'all went to bed around 4 in the afternoon, it's now around midnight. So it is considerably cooler, maybe even a little bit cold out here at night in the desert. But certainly you with the glass construction that Myrtle made, you're able to conserve a little bit of the heat, so it's not horrible. Harlow went to bed first. He is the first to awake.
Yeah. I get up and I shake Little Z on my stomach.
I'm tired.
Is he still cold?
I don't think
not anymore.
Okay, yeah, you went to sleep. Okay. put him next to Razim, and I get up and I use my mage hand to kind of brush myself clean.
I didn't go to sleep.
Oh. Morning.
Hey,
First one's up, huh? I sit and watch the sunrise.
I didn't sleep.
Why not?
I told McCleary this, but we might have something happen while you guys were asleep.
Arlo's eyes kind of get shifty. What happened? Why didn't you wake us up?
Yeah, that's just the thing. I couldn't. And by the time it was all over, the presence was gone, so...
What did you see, Razim?
Some person showed up here and called to me and locked me in some type of spell. I couldn't interact with anybody.
What did they look like?
Like a kid. But, you know, you could tell something was off. Like, not entirely human.
Okay.
He said that he was built. And,
Like muscular?
no, like in a factory.
Oh. Would I know what an automaton is?
That is a good question.
I think I know, like, the Imperium uses them. If it's the technology that exists, I imagine they would use them.
Make a history check.
Okay.
Also, question: am I here or am I asleep now?
It's up to you.
I did want to speak to him.
15. Respect.
Ooh.
Respectable.
15. The Empire has airships. To your knowledge, they don't have technology to make constructs. So
Okay.
this would be. It has been theorized, so it's not the first time you've ever heard about this concept. But it's, as far as you're aware, this is like technology that not even the Imperium has.
Okay. I say, so a robot?
I guess so. It seemed to know me. It talked to me like we've known each other for a long time.
Did you?
No, I don't know him. But he was really sure that he knew me.
Can I make a insight check on Razim?
Sure.
Oh, I'm really bad at that.
And Razim, you're free to roll a persuasion or deception, your choice.
Oh, okay. Sure. I don't think I'm lying, but
I know.
all
But
right.
I think
This
you could be
is
lying.
where's the persuasion one? Oh, persuasion's +7. All right. I better not get one.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you're a charisma caster.
I believe you.
Okay, I believe.
Razim, something about the blue eyes that M had. You have like a flash in your mind. This isn't like a thing that's happening to you. It's just you connect these dots. The dream that you've constantly been having, the watercolor images of someone like putting their hands on you and saying something to you that was previously unknown. And in your last dream, they had said, I believe I said it, you're free. They had the same eyes. Maybe not the same person. They had the same eyes.
I ponder it briefly, but I keep it to myself.
So you didn't know
Anyway.
who these things were, what this thing was.
No, but it could cast a very high level spell. It locked me in another realm. So,
Oh,
we need to keep
So
our
you weren't here the
focus on it.
entire night. You
I
were
could
somewhere
see
else.
everything, but I couldn't interact with any of you guys.
Oh.
It was oddly familiar though. The sky was beautiful. So I didn't feel like I was threatened, but
I mean, you did doze off for a bit there, Razim, and the desert can do strange things to people's minds.
Yeah.
I can tell the difference between a mirage and a spell like that.
Well, Razim, if it happens again, tell me, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's gonna get real hot real fast, so we better get moving. Sorry.
Okay.
Real cool real fast.
All
Sorry,
right.
we're watching sunsets. I was watching a sunset. Fuck.
I think bit by bit, everyone is now coming awake in the camp. Question: How is Marini sleeping, and who is she sleeping near? Is she sleeping?
She sleeps, but she sleeps sort of like not close to the Hi, Mom. Hello, Aesop. It's Skittlefeet. It's Skittlefeet. Anyway.
Mom, we're busy.
I know. It always does this every week. No, she sleeps a little bit away from the group, still in the area though. It's not like a full deep sleep. Like she has her hand on her sword just in case, but she's tucked herself like inside her wings so that someone were to sneak up on her. She has her sword, just that.
It's actually a good thing. I don't think I mentioned the weapons that you're carrying.
Mhm.
What kind of stuff do you have?
She had a shield on her back, sort of strapped, and then she has a sword at her side.
Cool.
Ooh, what kind?
But
Like,
it-
what does it look like?
It doesn't
the-
match the like Satarian aesthetic. Like you look at her weapons, they don't really match. These are stolen from the Imperium.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
you've
okay.
seen it maybe in Salome's ship.
Neat. She's got a lot of bird influence.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
would like to say, just as a note, when I was on watch, I spent a lot of time looking at you intermittently, only
Aw.
because I've never seen a Satarian.
But
So I'm trying to figure you out. Like, what is this?
What's up with them?
Yeah.
Bird people. Yes, she does that. Sort of when she wakes up, stretches the wing out, sort of like one at a time. Like if you were to stretch your arms out, they're like another set of limbs, basically.
Cool. Does she have any weapons on her?
Yeah, she has a sword and a shield.
Okay.
From the Imperium.
Oh,
The
right.
Imperium.
Okay. I thought you were describing your jewelry or something.
Oh no,
Nothing.
no, the jewelry is Satarian.
Okay. Is everybody awake?
I think so. Who is leading? Does McCleary? Who's holding the log post for the tomb?
I do have it, yes.
Clary does.
Cool.
I can lead unless Harlow prefers to lead.
No, I guess do you show where the log post is pointing?
Yeah, I think I show the group before we head off.
Okay.
And I'd probably alert everyone if it makes changes.
Okay.
And we head off.
It's now literally the middle of the night. The best time to travel through the desert, as you had started to initially. And as Marini had indicated to you all, you start to see a structure over the horizon. It appears to be tall rock outcroppings that are structured in various ways. It's not just like a bunch of rocks around. They are part of like a unified piece. If you were to look at it from above, it would appear to be like a maze or a bunch of different pathways through carved out stone. The entire area here seems to have been a mountain or a canyon or something of that nature that was then meticulously designed like this. It is staring at you for the next hour or two as you approach it. It even casts a shadow against the moonlight. It stretches to your left, to your right. It is a large structure. If you were to try to, go a little bit to the left or right around it to see if there's an opening, it would seem to be totally circular around whatever it is covering in the middle. This is a man-made structure. The space directly in front of you where the log pose is pointing, there's a column of rock, perfectly smooth, like a cylinder coming out of the ground. It sits perfectly in the middle of a large opening in the rock, in the stonework. And it has carvings at about 5.5 feet off the ground.
And the log pose is pointing through kind of like an archway, doorway, you said?
Yes, it's pointing towards the opening within this rock structure.
Well, it looks like this is the place.
Yeah. I take a second. We stop about maybe, let's say 500 feet away from it. And I want to assess the area. I don't want to just walk through it.
Make and what are you assessing it for?
Any maybe trick bricks, something, traps, I guess.
You also have those special magic bullets as well, if there are any magical effects.
Oh, for the yeah, okay. Wait, is that just for identify?
And it's a fuck. I forgot what the fucking spell is called, but detect magic.
Oh, okay.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be gnarly. Hold on. 4. He's useless. Okay, after I take a look, I draw my silver gun. I pull back the hammer and I aim it at the archway, and I shoot a detect magic round.
At the archway or at the
At the archway, yes. I guess I can't not make a noise or whatever, but
no, it'll make a noise. The archway does not appear to be magical
at all. There's nothing crazy around it.
I just
I know
there may
it's
very well be something
only-
crazy about it, but
just an
there
archway.
is no it is not magical.
Okay.
The effect will
All
still
right.
persist during the normal spell duration, so it'll still be up.
Okay, cool. All right. As we're walking through, I still get the detect magic buffs, but I gesture for everybody to walk through the arch. That's fine.
You first.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I follow behind him.
Walks through.
I'm right behind.
I'm tailing the group. I'm letting them go in front of me.
Really quick, just for my sake, does the masonry of all this feel like prehistory? Does it seem like it was makeable during our age of technology, or does it seem like it was Egyptian? How the fuck did they do this type of thing?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. History is where's my things? History is +7. Okay. Oh wait, investigation rather. D20 +4. 16.
16. I think based on your knowledge of you are a craftsman. You have researched this stuff, how you would design, how you would construct this sort of thing. It definitely appears like you would need pretty advanced or very large groups of folks to dig this out. This was one structure, one mountain or large rock in the middle of the desert, like I forgot the name of the one in the middle of Australia.
Mm-hmm.
That was then meticulously carved out to create a maze-like effect. protecting whatever is inside of it. The column that stands in front of the archway, that is like a cylindrical shape that has perfectly smoothed edges. It very well could have been made a long time ago, but the meticulous detail of it suggests either arcane make or some technology that you don't have access to. In your investigation of both the archway and the column, you do see text. The one I mentioned that's at about 5 feet 5 inches off the ground, at about eye level. It's small text. It's only kind of visible from a very particular angle at the moonlight hits it. It appears to be text in Cetarian.
Miss Marini, I sadly don't understand this language. I think it's Cetarian. Do you mind reading this, if it's not too much trouble?
She approaches it, sort of reads over, cocks her head, says something in Cetarian under breath, and then says, "The warning of the All-Mother." That's what it reads in common.
Say that one more time.
The warning of the All-Mother.
Okay.
Does that mean anything to you?
Hey.
She shrugs.
Can I? I'm assuming that we might see more of this later. I want to cast comprehend languages. For the next hour, I can understand any language I see or hear. If I see it, I just have to touch the surface where the words are written, though.
Awesome. I love that spell. Cool. Great. I've moved you all onto a map.
As a first level spell.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad
Ooh,
you
it's
have
on
that,
me.
James, because I got rid of it this level up.
Say what?
I said I'm glad you
Oh,
have
there's a
that
map.
because I got
Oh,
rid
nice.
of it.
I got you. What do you say uh-oh for? What do you guys say uh-oh for?
We're on a map.
We're on a
Get a
map.
map.
We're on a
I
map.
just wanted to make sure that y'all have a little bit of visibility into the area around you. You know, just want to make it y'all been nice enough to
Sure.
go with theater of the mind. You know, just gotta have a little map.
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget to update your HP, everybody, because we
Yeah.
leveled
All right.
up.
I got one level of fighter,
Oh, I
baby.
totally
Hell
fucking
yeah.
forgot
Ooh,
about
cool.
that shit.
Is our exhaustion gone?
If you went to sleep, yes. So I think
Okay.
everyone but Razim.
Nice.
If Razim failed the original save.
34.
Does it look like there are multiple paths, or there? I'm guessing this is just legitimately a maze that goes different directions.
The log pose is fixed to is set to a fixed point. So you need to get, from your perspective, like 2 o'clock, so like northeast ish. So if when you move around a particular pathway, the log pose is keeping your sense of direction current, because there's the sun is not out, you don't know where east is, but the log pose is still working. It's still pointing you towards the right direction.
Okay. We follow it.
Yeah, as we're traveling along, because I don't want to waste time standing here. Can I recall anything about the All-Mother? Like, is that a popular deity? Is that like something from history, or?
Make either a religion or a history check. Your choice.
Okay.
I bet it's a massive fuck off whale.
20 plus 7.
I've been thinking about making a trail for us, like marking our
12.
As far as you're aware, it is I think the technical term is a massive fuck off whale.
Okay. Okay.
At least we got that covered.
Yeah.
And also, I gave Riley the actual Cetarian.
Yeah, let me see if I can actually say it. You sent it, I was like,
it's
oh
a fictional language, so if
you're
you
right.
mess up, there's no one who's going to know it.
no.
So
Lay it on us.
It would be Shesahakadin.
there we go.
What
Sexy.
does that mean?
neat.
The
The
old.
warning of the All-Mother.
I've never heard it spoken before. That's
It's quite a beautiful language.
Yeah.
You have when Jet insulted you on
Where's
the,
it you?
Well,
share.
I've never heard that spoken before.
We haven't heard it from someone who's not an asshole.
Well, we've not known her. We only known her like 12 hours. She might be an asshole.
Yeah, she might be an asshole.
You guys having this discussion in
Yeah,
earshot
like
of her?
staring
Yes,
at you.
Absolutely.
I press
Stares
forward.
back.
assholes.
I press forward and walk as we talk.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You tell me where you're going, and I will reveal the map as you do so.
Left.
I am following.
Well, wherever the log poses, yeah.
I'm
Dash is W key.
Well,
Said
I
northeast.
assume the log post is just pointed to the center, and we have to find our way there.
I said 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. From your current perspective, so
Forward.
the top right corner of the map.
Oh,
Then-
okay. Then we go to the right channel.
Do you have control over your pogs?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to go to the right? All right.
Before we leave that area, Marinia will use one of her talons to just sort of mark a bit in the
Oh,
stone,
there we
just
go,
so that
yeah.
we know, like, okay, this is where we were before in case we go in a giant fuck all circle.
Okay.
So in general, it's just pointing like here, right?
It's pointing towards the top right of the entire map.
The map is huge.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. We keep going here. What is this room though?
Well, this is a circular rock outcropping or separate cutting of the rock. The ground there does appear to be like spikes. It's
Oh.
hard teeth. You're not quite sure. The ground here slowly rises and falls
And we're
in
gonna go
rhythmic
back.
Oh.
in a rhythmic
Okay.
motion.
Hold on,
Ah,
wait.
so
Is
that's
there is there
Antlion.
stable sand around it?
Yes, there's stable sand around it. It is significantly smaller than the worms, the worm that attacked it. That I cannot talk. That attacked y'all earlier.
Okay. I think it might be a baby one.
Captain, do you mind if I just throw something around
Yeah,
the
what's
edge
up?
to see if how sensitive?
Sure. I mean, everybody behind this wall, okay? Go for it, Myrtle.
Myrtle will grab like a large, pretty hefty stone that would be a little bit less than what a normal footstep would be, like approximately, and he just tosses it toward like the leftmost side of where they would traverse.
Can you
See if-
show that where that is on the map?
Yeah, he'll just poke like right here and then just throw it about right there.
All right. You throw it onto the sand. You feel like a slight vibration.
Oh, I don't like this, sir.
Maybe throw another one into the center, Myrtle, just so we know what we're dealing with, eh?
I'm gonna take a step back, but yes.
He takes another comparable sized stone and throws it closer to the center edge of the shifting sands.
Once you throw it into the center, I think it hits one of the teeth of whatever this is.
Oh.
The teeth suddenly shoot up from the center, as if extending 3 or 4 times fold, and then a bunch of teeth around that, like multiple circular rows of it, shoot up like spikes from the ground. The whole ground shakes a little bit. You feel like a tiny little earthquake, and then it sinks back down as it is in the image.
Well,
We probably shouldn't screw with that.
hey.
Let's go the other way.
Let's go check the other area out.
I'm glad the Angelkin is marking the trail.
I think it goes without saying, but tread carefully.
Hey.
Let me.
I think I hear another one.
I think that, if we
Something was
stick to
like-
the lower levels, or the lower levels, the sides, the outside, I think we'll be alright.
Oh boy.
There's no way
I
around
turn-
this.
I walk out to like here, stop, see the teeth, turn around, and say, "We got another one."
Alright. Well, we want that treasure, don't we?
But we have to.
Can we
So?
just go around?
Let McCleary go first. I got pretty light feet. I'm not afraid to say.
Sure.
And, you know,
I can have lighter feet.
you have lighter feet?
I can
And
have
some
no
of them can
feet.
fly. I do
can
not
well.
fly over it.
Right, you don't know if it's gonna lunge up or something. I'm just gonna,
Okay.
we'll just, you know, we'll take a step out and see what happens, eh, lads? And I step to there,
To where?
where my character is currently.
I'm going to really quickly, before he goes out, since he's taking the lead, I'm going to cast a Warding Bond. So basically, he has a little bit of sand, like, raises up onto him and, like, shimmers around his body. And you see one of my hands has a shimmer as well. Basically, if you take any damage, it'll be at half, but I will take that shared damage. So you have some damage negation.
Let me grab a die here. For no reason.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason.
How about?
on.
Oh no.
Okay. McCleary,
Yes.
I need you to do nothing and nothing happens.
Fuck you.
Hey, McCleary, can
the
I?
ground rises and falls a little bit, but seemingly no sharp teeth poke at you.
All right, way to go.
He looks
John
back at you
McCleary.
guys and like shrugs.
I give him a thumbs up.
Are we following him, or are we just letting? What's going on?
I follow behind him. And
I'm gonna use one of my traits to cast levitate on myself and float with them. So that way I don't cause any disturbances on the ground while I'm floating.
Do I need to roll anything?
Just hug the wall, lads and lasses. Just hug the wall.
Okay.
Let's hug the
All right.
wall.
Smoke
All
if
right.
you got him.
Sword City wins the race, right, Myrtle?
Let me.
It is.
Coco, are you staying behind at the entrance of the maze?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of just like watching everything happen because like
You can come with us
Freya's,
though, right?
Like, yeah, no, absolutely. Well, first of all, it's a black screen for me. I don't know why.
Scroll.
Bottom-
You guys
bottom of
scroll
the screen.
down.
Scroll down.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here with
That's
y'all.
cool. You can like reveal just chunks of it.
Yeah.
There is another thing you can get that like does it as you guys move automatically, but I don't
Oh.
have that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you have to pay money for that, and then you have to set
Yep.
it all up.
Yeah, I don't
The
have.
That's
dynamic
like a
lighting.
bitch, yeah.
Well. Come
I like
on.
how we're moving our characters inch by inch. Like
Everyone
we're
sneaks
actually.
Yeah, what? I mean,
what? It's a game.
You have to.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
you
we don't want to step on each other, do we?
Thanks for
Yeah.
ruining my
Yeah.
immersion.
Like, Takai's trying to stay near the kids in the group.
Which way are you going? Right or left? Or
Well,
straight up and we're right.
What do you think, Captain?
McCleary, you have this spell on you for about a minute or so, so
Do you want me
probably
to go
best
quicker?
not quicker, but you should
I can go
probably
real
take.
fast, Myrtle.
I don't doubt that, but I think you should probably take the helm, especially since you had the longbows.
Anyone favor a particular direction? I'm fond of left myself.
All right, let's do left.
I scratch a wall again so that we can.
Oh my God,
high
it's
are
dark in
these
here. It's
walls,
so
by
dark.
the way?
Oh my God, McCleary, turn around. Turn around.
1 second is like give me a second here. Oops.
The shadows shift a lot in this place, you know.
Okay, where to now?
I'm thinking right.
Okay,
What does the longbow say?
The log post says right.
also
Log
right.
post spinning in circles.
Like
Yeah.
it's also right. Rights all the way down.
The log post is spinning in circles. McCleary's just like, the log post says,
That's right.
Oh,
that
this
way."
is- The
What
log
does the
post
log
is
post say?
buffering.
It's pointing to that same.
Hold on. Need to grab something real quick.
Ugh.
I was just grabbing an asset. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
bird.
bird!
Log.
Things.
Aye. Devil dogs.
Things.
Hellhounds.
Bad things.
Ooh, those are spicy puppies.
You see guarding or just on the outcropping of rock, maybe about the two dogs, the two mean rabies dogs, are on the sand, and there's also a figure above on the, if I can, this fucking thing will work for me, that'd be great. Yeah. It is a let me get a full description of this. It looks like a lion with like white scaled skin, like that is fluorescent. It has two tails that at the end of which there's a sharp pointy end. At the top of its mane, there is a bright white light that is emanating like rainbow colors. Let me grab a better picture of the Lightbender.
Ooh.
First legendary Pokemon
The
spotted.
light
This session.
bender.
I love it.
Yeah. I
Ooh.
don't remember this.
That's
in
really
Avatar,
cool.
But okay.
The two mean dogs they look like rabid wolves with very sharp teeth. Their bodies have like steam coming out of them, even in the heat of the day. Or I guess this is night now, so it's particularly apparent. When they open their mouths and growl at you, there is orange reddish light coming from the other side. They have red eyes. You get the idea very quickly what their deal is. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Hey.
Hey, mage armor. Just kidding.
But not.
Oh wait, that wasn't +1. Just add a +1 to that. I rolled a 9.
All right. Initiative.
You make sure I've got my pog clicked.
Roll
There's only
initiative.
11 things on the board. Give me a
Hey,
second.
what is this? What is this? Oh, I got a 22. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
How dare
This
you?
is Initiative.
I rolled a
Here we go.
Hold on.
and that still sounds better than Chris Pratt.
Anything.
Anything
Anything.
sounds better.
Gonna move this over
It's like-
here.
I got a 14.
Let me grab 1 second as I get the music.
Oh
Is
my
this the
god,
right
Ryan,
one?
we're matching.
Yes,
Oh
this
my
is the right one.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What are y'all? Okay.
What's happening?
Don't worry
Oh, we
about
both rolled a 21.
21.
So that's good, right?
Yeah, we were just saying that we match.
I do this right. Hold on.
Hmm.
No, I did not do that right.
Also, guys, I do have a protection aura, so anyone in 10 feet of
Oh.
me gets a +2 to saving throws.
it. Ooh, nice.
I just don't know how to draw the protection aura.
I think
The-
we're
Right,
the
good.
so if you
aura-
click on your pog
Oh,
Uh-huh.
and then the little gear,
Oh,
you can scroll down to token aura and you just put the radius
Oh,
and pick your
Yeah.
color.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking
Make
about.
it look
Bird
nice,
up.
a nice color.
yeah.
You
Since
only
it takes up the
love-
whole screen.
What does it do? +2 to what?
To your saving throws. It's that paladin aura.
Nice.
Oh, that you cannot see that color at all because it's orange, and this is an
All right.
orange map.
I am missing a few people.
Yeah,
from-
me
11 for me.
I did.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on
did a
one second.
9 for
14.
me.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Everybody say it at the
Razine.
same time. It's easier that
14.
way.
You get
1,
Razine?
2, 3.
22.
22, thank you. Harlow,
You don't need
17.
17. All right. He's on the board. Marine's not. Marine, what'd you get?
Got a 9.
9.
Also, I
Uh,
cannot see Marine's health.
Yeah.
Let me
on the aura.
adjust that.
I can see all of
Well, you
that.
can see it because it's your
Yeah.
log.
How about now?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Nice.
Cool.
Can you turn on the aura
And-
as well so we can see that?
Oh, let me
Please.
find where that is. Here it is. I think this is it. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Freya, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
14. Nice. Good job. Do I have everyone on the list?
Looks like it. They,
2, 3,
it is.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7. Yes. All right. Whew. Lots of people. Okay. Razim, you're up first.
All right. 2 questions before I start, Ruben.
Yes.
Is that bird also an enemy? Or is it just part of the map?
That's just part of the map.
Yeah, okay. Second question. I did do my ceremonial mage armor before we fight. Did you want me to roll anything?
Is that a spell?
Yes.
Absolutely, my dude.
What are you doing?
So, I did my ceremonial mage armor before every fight, so that's
You have to roll wild magic.
yeah, wild magic. Oh God.
Oh, that was way too
Oh Jesus
close.
fucking
God.
Christ.
Oh my
Yikes.
god.
This would not be the best place.
Imagine if I murdered them before the fight started because of wild magic. All right.
If you murdered us.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I said them. I didn't specify which thems.
Which them?
I guess we're fighting. So I'm just gonna throw a fireball.
Okay.
Right in the smack dab between the two Houndooms over there.
Is that going to catch all three of them?
That is the goal.
Okay. What do they have to do?
It is a what does it say? Dexterity saving throw.
All right.
How big is the radius, by the way? It seems like a
is-
very small space for a big
is,
spell.
It is the rage is a 20-foot radius.
I should also note that the Lightbender is on an elevated surface, and that is a real thing.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
it's maybe like 10 feet, 15 feet off the ground. So if you were to do it against the wall, you would get the two hounds, and if it has a radius that's larger than 20 feet, then you would catch the Lightbender. But that, if in case that affects the positioning.
I see what you mean. Slamming against the surface of that wall higher than ground level would, considering it's a 20-foot radius, should hit all three.
I think you're right. Yeah, about halfway should do it.
All right,
Cool.
so let's make it happen.
Deck save. All right, deck save for the Hellhounds. They got a 13, probably failed.
Dex save is
Lightbender.
15. Yeah.
Okay. And the Lightbender has a +2, I think. Yes, and I rolled a 17.
Okay.
So Lightbender succeeds. The Hounds take the full damage.
All right. Let me see if I can do this on reaction. Because once you did the rolls already, you said 17 was for one of them.
17 for the Lightbender. The two Hounds failed.
Okay. Where's the feet at? Hold on a second. It's that thing I was trying to do before. I can't. Okay, there it is. Yeah. So I'll on my reaction, I'll use 2 of my sorcery points to apply a minus 1d4
Oh shit!
to the result of that 17.
Do you roll that or do I?
I roll it.
Okay.
So 1d4.
So the Lightbender also fails. Excellent job.
Nice. Okay, so I am down 2 sorcery points. And let's go ahead and calculate the damage. Total of 27 damage.
That
to a
is a
fireball.
lot. Let me grab these motherfuckers. That's not nice. These are, mother-loving.
Hounds. They love their mother very
They love-
much.
The fireball smashes against the stone, creating like a mini earthquake as it scalds the. You know what? As I say this, these are hellhounds. Let me see what happens if you hit it with fire damage. When the hound is subjected to, when the hound is subjected to fire damage, they take no damage. Instead, their skin darkens and hardens, and their AC increases to ? Until the end of their next turn.
Oh!
Yeah.
So actually,
Oh,
the
sorry.
hounds.
Very effective. Should have known
So-
Pokemon.
Yeah, so actually they don't take any damage. My apologies. Actually, they kind of like smile and growl.
Oh no.
Now the Lightbender, I believe, is not. Yeah, the Lightbender is will totally affect the Lightbender full. So the Lightbender is scalded a little bit. Some of their white fur is darkened black. The Hellhounds give a hyena laugh.
Oh.
You still have bonus action and movement.
Bonus action and movement. Okay. So let me see.
With
here.
Sunny on deck.
Oh, don't you worry about me.
Let's see. Oh, also, do you want me to roll for the fireball?
Yes, roll your wild magic.
I swear to God, James.
Okay, 16. Relax.
Bonus action and movement.
All right, let's make a. Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Presto Puppet, my little Z, and I'm going to move it forward on and have it attempt to distract them. So the 3 creatures I select within a 30-foot radius of the puppet, they make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or be forced to make attacks at disadvantage against anyone but the puppet.
Okay, interesting. What is wisdom save, you said?
Yes, DC 14.
They're dogs. They don't have very good wisdom. I rolled a 4 anyway, and they have a -1. So the 2 hellhounds fail. The Lightbender has a +1, and I rolled a 6. So I think all 3 of them fail. Little Z is going to be potentially hurt next round. So if they don't attack him, it's a disadvantage until your next turn.
Let's see. Any creature under this effect may remake the saving throw at the end of their turns.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. That actually brings up another question. I don't know how much HP he has. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, I end my turn. You're doing good, little Z!
I'm in danger!
Yeah, I am in danger!
All right. Next up is Sunny.
Right. I'm gonna start off by I'm gonna look at Takai and I'm gonna go, hey, that's like not to be weird or like cat racist or anything, but that's like your natural enemy, isn't it? And I'm gonna just give him bardic inspiration. Cha-ching, go get those dogs, and then I'm gonna run away, and I'm gonna come here.
Do you say the cha-ching, or do you just...
It's like finger guns, cha-ching, and then I just fucking book it. So you have a bardic inspiration.
Cool.
That's my bonus action.
What's the plus on? What's the dice plus on your bardic inspiration?
Oh, it's a D8 now.
Thank you.
And then now cha-ching. Now that I'm here, I can see all of them, so I know where to put it. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw, please, from everything in the square. It is a 20-foot cube, so 20 foot high, 20 foot wide.
That square kind of includes all of them. Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Dex save for the hounds. That's a 13 for them.
Fail.
And for the Lightbender, they got a +2. That is a 10.
Fail.
Okay.
So I've just cast Fairy Fire.
Hey, nice.
Oh, damn!
They all now glow, and any attack against them has advantage.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right.
They also
Okay.
don't benefit from invisibility.
All right.
You can see them wherever
And that's
they
just
are.
the 2, or that's all of them?
No, all 3 of them.
Oh shit.
They all failed. My DC's a
And
16.
what are they? What kind of light are they glowing with? Like, what's the color?
I didn't think that far ahead.
I'm just curious.
Probably just like a light gold glow.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Like a warm gold.
Adorable. Anything else, Sunny?
No.
Okay. Takai, you're up.
All right. Let me make sure I've actually got the range for this before I do it. Okay, cool. After that, Takai's just gonna call after him. Okay, that was kind of racist, but I'll take the encouragement. And he is gonna run up front, take a look at all 3 of these, set his eyes on the big glowing white guy and say, okay, let's light you up. He's going to rub his hands together, electricity crackling along them, and then just throw them out, force lightning going right at it as I cast Witch Bolt on it.
Fuck yeah.
I am the Senate. Okay, cool. What do they have to do?
I have to make an attack roll.
The hound's DC is... Oh, they're now hardened by flame.
So, I'm not attacking the hounds. I'm attacking the light.
Oh, the white guy.
Yeah.
15 is AC.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Thank you for that fairy fire.
You're welcome. Also, my Bardic Inspiration can be added to magic damage or healing.
Oh, cool. All right. It is a 3rd level Witch Bolt, so got the... Let me just plop the spell description down here. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to do, but... Anyway, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes lightning damage, and on each turn, as long as I use my action, I continue to automatically deal that damage. And at higher levels, when you cast this spell, it adds a d12, so this is 3d12 to this motherfucker. All lightning damage.
Shit.
Spellcasters are so
You do
cool.
3d12 every round?
As long as I use my action. If I use my action for anything else, the spell automatically ends.
Huh.
Light them up.
Strategic, yeah, I guess. Ooh.
Right, 20 and 20 lightning damage on Shiny Boy up there. And I'm going to save my Bardic Inspiration for now and end my turn there. Just going full force lightning on this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's already not looking that great. Y'all have hit him with like almost 50 points of damage, which to be fair, there's like 4 of you have gone so far. Excellent. You have a bonus action and movement. Anything you want to do?
That's it.
All right. Next up is Hound Boy number 1. And my boy is going. What can he do? He can probably bite people. Yeah, he can. Oh yeah, he's like a little mini. Yeah. He's gonna walk ahead and see y'all clumped up together, and he's going to expel fire from his mouth like a fucking
right in front of it, bro.
15-foot cone.
That's
gonna get everyone. That is gonna be a dex save. DC 14, please.
Okay.
Am I hurt because I'm fire resistant?
You still have to roll it.
You
Resistance.
get advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Oh man, only Myrtle's in the aura.
I lost it.
Okay, I got a 14
I failed
I
to
lost it too.
save.
Goddamn.
Dex
and a
saving throw.
15.
Riley, I
got
think
a-
you're not in the aura. Not aura, I mean the thing. 15 foot is like here.
I got an 18.
What was the?
I think it's
the
damage. The damage. Oh, the DC is what I say. It is 14.
Okay, I got a 14.
So you save.
Okay.
You're not in the
you will
cone
take-
anyway.
All right. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
I
we're
was. My
good.
bad.
I thought I was in the cone.
I accidentally rolled at advantage, but even the lower roll still saves.
All good. This is one of those half damage if you succeed, all if you don't. It's 36 plus 4 fire damage. I'm gonna roll it. That is only 13 points of fire damage. And a creature who isn't the Hellhound, which is all of you, who fails the saving throw, is lit on fire
Ouch.
for 1 minute.
That's what it does.
Save ends, end of turn, or until the target or another creature who can reach them uses an action to extinguish the flames. And a creature who is on fire at the start of their turn, well, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So you are
two small things. First of all,
yes.
McCleary, you take half of that damage because I still have Warning Bond on you.
Half of half, okay.
So you take half of that. In addition to that, I am going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements, so I will take half of that. And you'll see him pull out like an onyx stone that absorbs some of that damage, and he takes that, he throws it into his glass blowing staff to use for later.
That is the coolest shit. You take out this like black obsidian onyx rock, and it like the heat from the blast goes right into it, and like I think it like glows orange red for a bit before you shove it in. Love it. Super cool.
So the damage you would take, Myrtle, is 3 points from
Okay.
just the base that I took.
Okay. I took
Is the
13.
half rounded up or down?
You round up.
Round it
correct?
up. Yeah.
So 7. Okay.
I took 4, and you can take.
All right, and I believe the dog doesn't have a bonus dog action. Just a bonus dog.
Can you woof?
He can wolf. He does wolf.
Quite well.
He wolfed several times. All right, next up is Harlow.
So I'm on fire, right?
Up
You
in
are
there.
on fire. Let me see what you have to do.
I think
You
it's just
take
uses
damage
my
because
action.
you're on fire. You take 2d6 fire damage, so you can roll that yourself.
Oh my god, okay.
Hey, this is the first time that you pretty much are smoking hot.
Oh my god.
Take 10 points of fire damage.
Why are you rolling well now?
I've got you, don't worry.
This God hates me. All right.
Pay your bills.
I use my action to extinguish flames.
All right.
All right.
You
I'm
still
gonna
have
use
bonus
my
action and movement.
yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon spiritual weapon behind him. This dude. We need a pog for my spiritual weapon. It poofs into existence. And this blue glow. It's a maul that has like a bunch of runes on the top of it. And I swing at this guy. Thank God that's a bonus action. Because
At the
I can
closest
summon
guy?
at the closest guy. Yeah, at the closest dude here.
Oh, go for it.
All right. Let's see if it hits first. I'm gonna roll in here. 15.
15 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, sweet. 8. 8 force damage. It kind of like hits him in the ribs. And then I'm gonna move through you guys over this way. Because I need as much distance between these things as possible because I have 11 HP now. That is it. Since it ate my action to extinguish the flames.
Okay.
All right. Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is the other doggy. He is going to go around the edge here.
Oh,
and he's going
shit.
Oh,
try to
great.
bite.
Another one.
trying to bite Harlow. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss, baby.
He tries to bite you, and you slip out of his grasp, or he tries to like gnaw on your leg, and you definitely pull back.
Bad.
Excellent. I think he only has. I don't think he has multi attack, so I think that's just it. That is indeed it. All right. Next up in the order is McCleary. Freya's on deck.
Okay, first I'm just going to move up here to kind of get some breathing room for everybody. And I'm going to use my action to put out the fires. Oh, that's a bit hot there. Oh, wait, I'm on fire, right? Do I have to roll for that?
Yes, you
Start your
do.
turn?
2d6. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that first.
Wait, didn't you pass the save?
I did pass the save.
Well, then you're
Oh,
good.
fire.
You go fire.
Oh, I thought you were on fire regardless. It was just the damage.
No.
Failed.
Well, that changes everything. I'm not on fire, and I do not put myself out. Okay, I'm going to walk up here, and bonus action, I'm going to look at Harlow, and I'm going to use Rally. And I say,
Okay.
You're doing fine, Captain. Come on.
Can I get healed?
and you get temporary hit points.
Okay.
That is going to be a, let me just make sure I got the thing correct. It's going to be a D8 plus my charisma modifier. You will get 8 points of health. Temporary health,
Cool.
but okay, and then I'm going to draw my cutlass, and I'm going to try to carve up that hound in front of me.
Go for it.
Kick him into the pit.
And now that I have an extra attack per turn, I will hit him twice potentially. Alright, so first attack.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Nice.
The next one he's
Yeah,
gonna
fuck this
hit.
guy up.
Second attack.
Way to go,
What?
Harlow.
13, but
Miss.
advantage because of fairy fire, correct?
Yes.
So
Nice.
27. Both of them hit. Excellent.
actually, I'm sorry. That should have been 26, but it should have been a +8.
I'm sorry,
hit
the
anyways.
26. No, yeah.
Um,
You got it.
26 misses.
Okay. And I don't get sneak attack because spiritual weapon doesn't count, correct?
No, but you have
Correct.
advantage.
Yeah, no. it
but I
doesn't.
have advantage.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So rare occasion for that being used.
damn. Okay. So we double dice, correct? For
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Fairy Fire's fucking OP. What the
Yeah,
heck?
Fairy Fire's
It's
great.
good. Yeah.
first hit there is 14, and then with the crit sneak attack.
Whoa.
14 and a 7.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
And then the second attack will be 9.
9. This pup is not looking great, or at least has been bloodied by these sharp stabs across its chest. Little bits of fire kind of flicker out, like a really angry candle as you're nipping at this bit by bit. Amazing. Anything else, McCleary?
No, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Freya, you are up with Myrtle on deck. Freya.
All right.
So I'm gonna march my happy little butt over here, and I want to stab this dog because
Go
it's
right for
really
it.
Bad. Okay.
He's been a bad boy.
Yeah, you guys
bad
almost
dog.
bit my leg.
All
You
right.
cut me,
so
you
I'm
put me
gonna-
on
okay.
fire.
Okay, so my hit / DC is +7. So I got a 22.
What are you doing?
Oh, I want to stab it. Don't I have to roll to?
Yeah,
hit?
cool.
Okay, so I got a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Um,
Roll damage.
And all right, I'm hitting it with my short sword, by the way.
Okay.
And I got a 7 damage.
Excellent. That is also the first damage that this one has taken.
Okay.
Very cool. Awesome.
Oh, roll your
anything-
sneak attack on that also.
Oh, roll my sneak
Yes.
attack. Okay.
Because you are next to Harlow.
Shoot. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, so okay, so I got a 10.
Excellent. Very cool. What does it look like as Freya is adorably stabbing the dog, especially because you like animals?
Okay, so
God.
she's clearly not happy, but she's like, every time. This is a short sword, so.
Actually,
it's
can I
kinda awkward.
propose something?
What?
I'm almost thinking that like Freya is the kind of person who's trying to be gentle and like be very
sorry, I'm
cautious,
sorry,
but it's
I'm
like
sorry, I'm
secretly
sorry, I'm
being
sorry.
like really brutal. So like the blade goes through its eye and like it's in its mouth.
Oh God!
my
Oh God!
God.
No! Just stop! No! No!
It's
no!
super
okay,
gruesome.
and you're not allowed to. Fuck. Well, it's not gonna hurt you anymore. So, you're welcome. And she's
Did you
gonna
kill
go
it?
run back over behind.
Stop, Freya!
You have a bonus action as well. If you have anything you want to do for that.
She's gonna cry as her bonus action.
Okay, fair enough.
No. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna hide. But I'm gonna hide behind Harlow.
Behind Harlow. Okay.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay.
You would have to be kind of on this
Alright,
end
stealth
here.
check. I'm so sorry. Alright,
All good.
I
The
got
2
a-
times.
I got a 27 for the first roll, and then I got a 16 for the second. I have a
Okay.
+9 in stealth. So
All right. Good to know. All right. Myrtle, you are up next, and Marini, you are in a bit.
Myrtle is going to run up and he's going to touch onto Harlow's side that got bit, and he's going to slab on some stuff on it. It's going to heal. I'm casting at 2nd level, which is the only level spot I have.
What kind of stuff are you slapping on his wound here?
The usual slab that I've made that crystallizes and falls off.
Okay, cool.
So you heal back 7
Nice.
plus
No,
what?
it doesn't equal 7.
Plus 4, so 13 HP.
Wow, 13 HP. That brings me back to full.
Oh yeah. He's going to do that, and he's going to circle around here, and he is going to cast. That's actually all I can do. Fuck. Can I do anything else? I'm going to just circle around and try to get his attention. Maybe tap it on his shoulder or something to kind of get his attention towards me as I stand there.
Okay, cool. Excellent. It is now the Lightbender's turn. Let's see what this guy can do.
I'm guessing he bends the light.
He does bend the light. He is going to bounce or jump rather, onto the ground, then over the
leave.
mouth on the over there, in a straight line.
Oh.
It's going to make an attack against Akai.
God, he is.
First with his mouth, his bite.
Disadvantage, right?
Yes, it is a disadvantage. You're right. So the first one's probably the lowest I'm going to roll because I rolled a 4. Oh, the second one, I probably rolled a 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 to hit. Probably fails.
Not even close.
And makes. He will also attempt to make a attack with his tail, which has like 2 blade-like ends to it. That is a natural 20, and then a 10. A 10 plus 7 is 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right, let me grab.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that inspiration. I mean, thank God for that disadvantage.
All right, you're going to take 2 kinds of damage here from the tail.
Ooh, delicious.
You're first going to take 7 plus 4, 11 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail whaps you. And you're also going to take. Actually, I'm sorry. That should only be. What did I say?
You said 11.
Yeah, no, it should be 7 instead. Only 1 die.
Okay.
7 points for that one. And the second one is 2. That's
Okay.
why I got confused. And also 7 points of radiant damage, so 14 in total.
Okay.
And finally, let me make sure I'm reading this correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. Its mane glimmers for a brief moment. Its beautiful skin kind of reflecting gold light, rainbow light from the sun. I need everyone who is within 15 feet to make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You gotta stop throwing wisdom saves at me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Am I in that?
I
Oh,
am
yeah,
the
you're in
Wiz.
this.
I might.
Nobody beats
9.
the Wiz.
Nobody beats the
Oh, thank God.
Wait, it's a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm actually really good
Actually,
at these,
wait.
and I have advantage.
Corey, can I use the inspiration on saving throws?
I think so. Let me check.
yeah,
For 10 minutes, the creature can add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay,
23.
thank God. 16 with my bardic inspiration.
Oh, I have inspiration too. Does that from I guess a session or so ago?
You're free to
That's-
use inspiration for any roll you want.
Okay, I don't know how to. What do I do for inspiration?
It's just
Roll
an
it
extra
again.
an extra die.
A reroll.
Oh,
Just
Just
you roll it again, and
basically
then
it's
you
an
take
automatic-
that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. Okay. I'll roll again because I got a 13. I'm pretty. That doesn't work, right?
DC
I got
is.
a 10.
Hold on.
I got 1 point
yeah, 14,
more.
14.
Oh, it was 14. All right. I
Yeah,
got.
so you want it higher, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not
What I
pass.
get? Oh my God! It was worse. 3.
Damn.
Those of you who see the beautiful hypnotic mane are just sort of lulled by this beautiful display of this gorgeous creature of the desert. You all are, those of you who have failed, are charmed by the Lightbender for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, a creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. If a creature charmed in this way takes damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of the stupor, the condition ends on that creature. So you have a few different options here for getting out of this effect. It is not a save at the end of your turn. So someone has to go and shake you.
Can I get a sound off on who is charmed?
Or if you're on fire.
I'm charmed.
Yeah, or if you're on fire.
I don't think that anybody else is on fire.
Your
Okay.
boy is charmed.
Just Charlo.
Okay.
I am
Wasim
on.
and-
I will mark myself. What
I
was
am
the
Freya are
what was the
charmed?
save?
14.
14.
14. Then yeah, I am. Here, I'll do. Sure, why not?
You are also charmed, Myrtle?
Yes.
Okay.
Armed and on
Yeah.
fire.
All right. Next up is Marini.
All
See,
right.
not being me, Nate.
We are gonna fly directly up into the air and get the drop down on Kitty over here.
Which kid? Oh, the kitty. Okay.
Actual cat, not Takai. And we are gonna attack with our sword.
Go for it.
So here's one attack. Does that hit?
Lightbender.
It's an advantage because
Oh,
it
okay,
is-
nice.
because fairy fire.
23.
There you go.
23 hits. Roll damage.
All right. What's my new damage that I get to do? 1d10 plus 4.
You should have double attack too, correct?
Yes. So I'm gonna. Oh, should I just roll the second attack and then
Up to you.
let's do this because I'm gonna add shit on to the second attack. We got 6, and then we'll go.
So six damage?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then second attack. Let's see if that rolls 25.
Hits, roll damage.
All right. And then I'm also gonna add a divine smite onto that last one, so I'll roll extra 2d8.
Go for it.
Jesus.
Wow.
Nice.
And then bonus action, Hunter's Mark that.
Very, very, very cool. And this is the first time we've seen Marini attack anything. What is Marini's style here? What's sort of the
Yeah, what do they do?
aesthetic?
It's very, you don't see it coming. It was a very quiet, and then suddenly she was there, drop down sort of attack, and it's kind of almost wild-like.
Kind of hot. Nice.
Like
cool.
a predator
you.
bird flying in.
It's
Very,
a
very
bird of
cool.
prey.
Bird up.
Bird of prey. All right. You had your bonus action with Hunter's Mark. Cool. Anything else from you?
That will be all.
All right. We're at the bottom of the order. There is an environmental effect.
Oh, you.
Oh shit.
Everyone who
danger.
is within the circle of the pit. So that's everyone with besides Arlo, Freya. Why is Freya
Why
marked
are you
out?
scribble?
What happened to Freya?
Also, you can't be here because there's the rocks there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's, I think
Okay.
she scribbled on
I
herself
scribbled it-
because she's charmed. You
Yeah, I
can add a
didn't know
spec
how-
Oh, I
on your
see.
blog.
I didn't know how to do
I thought she
that.
just ran out of coloring books.
No.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Everyone
know how to get rid of it.
Everyone besides Sunny, Harlow, and Freya needs to make a dex save, and I also need a roll for the dogs too.
Sunny, Harlow, and Freya.
Everyone but
If
those.
you're in the aura, you
Well,
get a +2.
Razim is also in the same sort of line as us. Is Razim still considered in?
No, he's not. He's not it.
Yeah.
A +2
You
in
want
the aura?
a
Yes.
14 or higher.
Jesus Christ, Chad, +10.
Well, +2 from the aura.
I've got
Otherwise
an
it's
8. I'm the only one that's failed so far.
Oh no.
Okay, anyone who's failed, who begins the DC 14, takes 3 points of piercing damage as the teeth from the creature below shoot up and stab the feet of whoever is in the pit. Or
That
attempt
actually
to.
works to my benefit. I'm no longer
Wouldn't you be
charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Correct.
Oh, am I
yeah.
charmed too?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
saved.
You
Or
are-
no,
Oh.
did you fail the? Oh no, you weren't even.
She failed and then tried to re-roll with the your inspiration and then failed.
Yeah,
again.
no, you didn't take damage, so you're still charmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Top of the order. We are at Razim. Razim, are you? Yeah, you are incapacitated, so you are good. Takai, are you good? Or are you incapacitated?
I'm good.
All right. Go for it.
Sorry, I think I just blanked out. I'm just gonna use my action to continue palpatining this Lightbringer who just tried to shine some light in my eyes.
Go for
That's
it.
gonna be 3 more D10 of lightning damage,
Go for it.
or 3D12, I should say. 20 lightning
Nice.
damage.
You are dishing out a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What class are you again?
Warlock.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
right.
You sure it's not Sith Lord? What the fuck?
Warlock. But keep in mind, this is one of my two spell slots per short rest. So,
Oh.
Fair enough. It should be
And-
powerful.
and after this, I'm back down to just doing 2 Eldritch Blasts. Although, 1d10 plus my charisma modifier. So,
Damn.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
But after that, just gonna stay where I am, standing my ground, zapping this thing. Not gonna move out of. Don't really have anything for bonus action, and I'm not gonna move and risk it hitting me.
Someone slap the shit out of me.
Fair enough.
One last thing. After that volley of Warlock Force Lightning, how's the Lightbringer looking?
It's looking rough, man. This Lightbringer ain't bringing much light. A lot of its scales have been like ripped off from the effect of that attack. It's the beautiful like spherical beam of light that is between its horns has like evaporated into the air. It can't sweat, but if it was, it would definitely be covered in it. It's bringing only darkness today, man. All right.
So yeah, at the sort of as my free action, as I'm sort of lightning this thing, Takai's just gonna say, "Someone finish it off before it does the shiny thing again," and that'll be it.
Sunny.
Yes, cool. Before I do anything, just for my future reference, you said it's got scales knocked off. Are they just like on the floor?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cool. No, not for right now, for later. We all know I have a problem anytime I play a character, I have to collect something. Anyway,
I'm
Takai said
collecting
finish it
things
off.
too.
Heard. Boom. I'm gonna bolt in and I'm gonna stab at it with my rapier.
Do it.
Go for it.
Do it. You won't.
I have advantage. Advantage for 25.
That's gonna hit.
Not bad.
Oh, nope, that was the wrong button. I was gonna attack it again anyway. Fuck, okay.
Hey, okay.
So the first one does 8 damage. And then I guess I technically already rolled the second attack because I get 2 attacks now. So I just will roll that also. 2d at plus whatever the fuck was it? 7, 6? 6. So total 22 damage to it.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Sunny, how do you want to kill this Lightbringer?
Hell yeah.
Sakai said somebody finish it off, so I just weave in, and I think just like through the chest, because it's basically a spear, like not a spear, but like a skewer type of weapon that I have, just kind of pierce it through the front. Like
That's
not the
brutal.
face, but
I
where
love
all
it.
the good stuff's at.
Where all the good stuff. You hit every last organ of this creature, this beautiful desert creature, in one blow. Its scales stop shimmering, it turns dull, and it collapses in the pit. All right.
Bonus
Anything
action.
else? Yes.
Yes, bonus action. Second level healing word for Takai.
All
So
right.
you're gonna get 11 HP back.
Cool.
Hey, nice.
All right. Next
Sorry, I
up
implied that you should kill dogs because you're a cat.
is the one over here, which has not used its fire breath ability yet.
Hey.
It's gonna do that now, because you're all still clumped together. 15
Yeah,
foot
no choice.
cone of the one on the right here. Let me roll because Myrtle got its attention, so I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
a d20. If it's above a d20, if it's above 10, if it's 10 or above, it will stick with Myrtle.
All right.
Let me roll it out. Okay, 1d10. You want it to be a 10 or above. I mean, Jesus, I can't fucking roll a d20, Ruben. It's late.
All right,
Okay,
fantastic.
so it's sticking with Myrtle. Myrtle, you will face the fire damage.
All right.
Make a DC 14 deck save.
Okay. 12. So I'll take that.
Okay. You will take 16
terrible.
points of fire damage as it blasts fire on you. Similar to how you bend your glass, you are now the instrument of manipulation here.
I'm going to use another reaction to absorb the element.
Hell yeah. And that, what, halves it?
It halves it. So I take 8 damage instead.
And you are on fire.
I don't mind that.
Okay. Cool.
Fire never bothered me anyway.
Is he is he are we not charmed anymore?
Yes, yes, you are, because it is now gone. You are no longer charmed if you were affected by
Cool.
that.
Yes.
All right. Next up is Harlow with McCleary on deck.
Okay, so my spiritual weapon this one is still alive, right?
They're both still up.
Okay, okay. The only one that died is the shiny one. All right. Since I have my action, I'm going to let's see. Yeah, I'll hit him with my spiritual weapon. As,
One that's close to you, or the one that's with Myrtle?
further away.
Okay.
So let me see here. An 11?
Advantage.
Oh, right.
It's still going?
An 11.
It's concentration, and I've not been hit.
Okay. They're also not smart enough to know that.
I missed both.
Okay.
Beautiful. Harlow is a great character.
He's hit more than Ichabod. Let's give him
It's
that.
true.
We'll
Okay.
give him
Ichabod
that.
became a boss, though.
I mean, you have a lot of utility though, which is
That's
good.
true. I have a lot of utility. And slow, which is fucking broken. Okay, and then with my I can swing with my spiritual weapon as a bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Or is it an action? Okay, all right. That was my bonus action. Missed. Great. Cool. Whatever. I would like to cast Mind Sliver on the one in front of me. Then
Okay.
I'll put my gun to its head and shoot a spectral bullet into it.
What the fuck?
Right? Crazy. What if it doesn't have a brain? It needs to make an intelligence saving throw, which is one of the rarest in the game.
Just a straight roll for this. What am I? Here we go. 12.
12 fails. Hey. Okay. He takes 2d6 psychic damage. Let me roll that right now. Oh shit. Hold on. That was an accident. All right. 2d6. Come on. Plus 4. So 9 psychic damage, and he now has disadvantage on the next saving throw.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Interesting.
All right. Next up is the pup over there. It is going to. Marini was the one who just it struck it, or actually no, Marini struck the
light thing.
Light thing, yeah. So it's going to go towards the dude, McCleary. He's trying to hit to bite you with its fire mouth.
Ouch.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 just meets. That's my AC.
You take 9 points of piercing damage and
Is that
Reduced to half.
oh, disadvantage. You're right. Let me roll it again.
Disadvantage. You're correct.
That is a 8 plus 5, 13 to hit.
That will not hit.
Tries to bite you. It's blinded by the fairy light, and it accidentally smashes its maw into the rock behind you. That is its turn.
Yo, Presto Puppet getting it in right now.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say they have disadvantage because of Little Z,
Little
not because of the
Z.
fairy fire.
Little Z is jumping on their head, yelling about his adventures into their ear, and that's sufficiently
Yelling
annoying.
about his adventures. I love this guy.
Next up is McCleary. Freya, you're on deck.
I use that opportunity as it misses to take sort of a fighting stance, and I say to Little Z, "Nice work, buddy." And
He's a bad dog.
That he is.
Yeah, he is.
I worry about him sometimes, but he means well.
And I'm going to try to carve it up. So
Go for it.
Okay, first attack
Like a
here
Christmas turkey.
with my cutlass. 25.
That's gonna hit.
You have
Second
advantage if you
attack.
want to try for the crit.
Okay, there was my second one. We'll see. All right, here's the second attack. Let's go for that crit. There it is.
There it is.
And then because I'm also gonna overkill. Well, I'll wait and see. Okay, so that'll be. Let me just make sure I get the correct numbers here. There's my first attack's damage, 10.
And all right.
There's the sneak attack with that, 6.
6. Okay.
And then the second attack will be 12.
Nice.
Sorry, that
It
first
is-
attack should have been a 9, by the way. It was +5, not 6.
Okay. This one in front of you, it is looking very, very rough. There's slobs of slobs of fire. I don't know why I said slobs. I just made it up. Slobs of fire coming out of its body. It's falling apart. It's looking bad.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action try to hit it with my offhand weapon.
Okay.
My dirk. I swing around behind it and try to plunge it in the top of its head. 10, but luckily we advantage. 27.
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
There you go. Almost a crit too. Wow.
That's going to be 9 points of damage.
Dang.
You said you jab it in its head into the ground?
Yeah, I want to say I kind of like chopped it up a bit with the sword and then just take the dagger and like right on the top of the head. Try to drive it in there.
Yeah, it is buried a foot or two into the ground. The red eyes flicker a few times before fading.
I give a wink to little Z for his help.
I killed it!
Way to go!
Okay. All right. You still have some movement left as well.
Yeah, I'll move over here just to clear out some space.
Okay, cool. Freya, you are up.
Wait, are there any left?
Yep, there's this
left,
one
one on me.
right here.
There's a what? Okay. So I'm gonna go back over here.
Yeah.
Am I
Shit
still
the beat
okay?
out of it.
I guess I'm still hiding behind Harlow, aren't I?
I mean,
Not if you're in front of him.
yeah. You're adjacent to me.
His back is turned to fight me,
So-
so you still have sneak attack.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna just go ahead and do a sneak attack.
Okay.
Okay, roll the hit.
1 second. Oh shoot! I need to roll the hit. Okay. Shoot! I keep forgetting which one it is again. Is it? I'm so sorry. Which one do I roll to hit again?
It's
A D20.
A D20 plus
Okay,
your
so it's just a plain D20.
Yeah.
Plus,
well, no,
plus
it's
whatever your
attack
modifier
bonus.
is.
yeah.
the hit.
Keep forgetting what proficiency or moderator.
What
I
is
get the
your?
plus
Are you
six?
It's
using?
whatever your weapon says. You should have your weapon, and then it has a
Oh.
plus something.
You're right. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So I got.
I roll twice too.
I do it twice.
Yeah,
roll
you have
twice,
advantage.
take the better
Twice, you have
number.
advantage.
Okay. I got a 24 for the first one, and a 23 for the second one. So I'm gonna go with
Nice.
24.
Damn.
And then using my dagger. Wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm not using my dagger. I'm using my short sword. I got a 6, and then
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, and then I want to do my sneak attack.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's the majority of the damage.
I got 17 in sneak attack.
You don't
Yeah.
have to roll again for the
Oh.
sneak attack. You
Oh, I
just
did
roll the
not know that.
damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it hits,
Well, I'll
just
just
add
do
dice to it.
17 then.
Yep.
7 plus what?
No, I got 17.
For the damage or to hit?
Total?
No, to hit I got a 24.
Yeah, she
okay,
hit.
okay, okay.
What's the total damage you inflicted?
17. Sorry.
17. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cool.
Plus the 9 from the previous hit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's 26.
Yeah, it is looking rough.
Oh, damn, this thing is fucking hardy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be against all 8 of us.
All right,
All right.
Myrtle.
Anything else, Freya? Bonus action?
No, I'm gonna go and go back and hide behind Harlow.
Okay. I will say this is also like a like a wide open space.
Oh,
at
it's
least
not
it's
actually a creature?
Where? Sorry?
In the center of this thing?
Oh, the center of the thing is a creature. Yeah.
Okay, all right, making sure.
Cool. Myrtle, you are up.
All right, Myrtle is going to smile a little bit, chuck that obsidian into his gigantic hammer, and he's going to cast Branding Smite, and he's going to do his first attack to hit onto the creature and use that to, well, I'll see if I hit first.
Or go for it. DC's 15. AC's 15, rather.
All right, 26
That's
to hit.
going to do it. Yep.
So first damage is just going to be normal damage, just because of the aesthetics of this. It is how much damage? 1d8 plus 4. 8 plus 4. So that's 7 points of damage, and then second hit is roll 1d20 plus 7. I'm going to use my. Wait, it has. I have. 1 second. 1d20 plus 7 because I have advantage, just in case. 22. Second hit. So the first hit I'm using it to like. Kind of like a vault jumper to like throw myself into the air. Then I'm going to spin around like a flip and use the momentum with that spell that I just used to get some extra Branding Smite damage on this. So
awesome.
Roll 1d 8 plus 4. So base damage is 7 plus the Branding Smite damage is 2d6 radiant damage. Roll 2d6. 11 radiant damage. So 18 damage total.
That's going to do it. What does it look like when you kill this creature?
He slams his hammer into it the first time and it launches him into the air. He does a like flip and it like goes onto like radiant fire and just slams into its head and just pulverizes the shit into
that is fucking terrifying. This massive turtle creature is fucking doing this wrestling move with an axe. That's
You should scream out cowabunga while
and just buries it into the sand.
All right, that is more than enough. You have defeated the creatures of the maze here. We are out of initiative, and that is also where we will end it for tonight.
Oh man!
All right.
Fuck him up.
Mountain's still on fire though.
Really
I'm
fast.
not.
Take the little pretty scales, Sonny.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Please,
can I
before
just
they get
grab
ate
some
by
of
the
them up?
creature.
Really fast. Someone put that creature in the bag of holding.
Let's dig this worm out.
Yeah. It's trapped down there.
We have to free.
We have to save it, Rhea.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining us for episode 16. We'll go to episode 17 next week, and we'll see the party of the Limelights potentially get to the tomb entrance and the dungeon below. Thank you all again, and have a good night, everyone. See you later.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, it's really quiet. Raid quickly.